Yo, what's up, Detroit? It's your boy is Lex, and we in the building on CourageousDetroitRadioStation.com, and you're listening to, you know, you're listening to the family today. You're listening to your crew, Hennessy Brown and the Brown Liquor Review, live on the radio at the Supper Club. What's going on, Lady Shauna? What's up with you?
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though? Yo, what's up, our man Debo on the block? What's up, Debo?
What up, dog? Hey, I like to say that Shauna's "What Up" though was pretty genuine and authentic right there.
See, thank you. I
Bro, right
appreciate
off the
that.
tongue, like "What up, dog?"
Appreciate that.
I see you.
Yeah, yeah. That's the 7 Mile side of her inkster.
You know what I mean?
Not her gangster, but her inkster.
Her angst stuff.
Her
Her
angster.
angster. Her angster.
That's right.
Yo, we got a guest hanging out with us today.
Ooh.
You know, I told you who I know who I married. I know I married crazy.
Oh,
You know, but my wife is hanging out with us in the studio today. Lady Q is in the building. What's up, Q?
What's up? Hey, everybody.
hey, Q.
Q is definitely Detroit. Yeah, Wendy almost got a shot yesterday.
Not
uh,
shot.
Yeah, because we was talking about 7 Mile, and Wendy told me something. I don't know what the special thing is about 7 Mile. Like, what is you talking about? She called 7 Mile bougie, and so we sitting there looking like, what? Hold on, wait a minute. You can't disrespect the 7 Mile. What is you talking about?
7 Mile you was on.
Right.
And then come to find out, she told us something. She left in 1974 and didn't come back until 2019. We was like, oh, okay. So we had to ask Detroit to give her a pass because I was like, Wendy, you about to get us beat up out
Yeah,
here.
she didn't know no
That
good.
was ye old 7 Mile.
Like she,
What
like the
part of
body.
7 Mile she talking about?
Like Debo tell us something. She owed 7 Mile. Tell us something. Well, we wasn't allowed on 7 Mile. When?
She must be talking about 7 Mile in a different city.
No, she was talking
No.
about
She told
7
us
Mile
7
in
Mile
Detroit.
here.
No, it's
Yeah.
all like Redford.
No, she was talking about Detroit. I know.
Oh,
We
Lord.
tried to give
Talking
her
about
the
something
pass.
she didn't know.
Yeah, didn't
Like
we?
I don't know what it is about. We was like, Wendy, you might want to hush, cause we too close to 7 Mile for you to be sitting over here cutting up. But you know, we got her a pass because
Uh-huh.
she left in 1974 and then come back
Yeah.
to 2019.
Yeah, she missed the
Yeah,
thing. She missed it.
She missed
A lot.
all.
Yeah,
You know,
The
of
hood
the,
shenanigans.
yeah.
yes, you know.
Yeah, I like that, the hood shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we was trying to tell her, like you don't understand. 7 Mile is Detroit, what Crenshaw was to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
You know that was the strip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bless her heart.
You know, she told us that we could only go as far as on Livernois, the Avenue of Fashion, and we had to turn around and come back because we really wasn't allowed past 7 Mile. Like I don't know what you talking about because we told 7 Mile in half.
To
You got
shreds.
you got new rims. Meet me on 7 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, up and down all day.
All day. Yo, so Detroit, what's going on with you? You know, it's been one of them days, man. We've been out here grinding, running. What was your day like today, Shauna? Talk to me.
It was a day. It was a little busy, but
It was
I got
busy?
through it.
You got through it?
Yeah, I got through it.
Debo on the block, how was your day, bruh?
You know what? I had an awesome day, man. They say every day above ground is a good one anyway. But, you know,
Yeah, that's
I had a
real.
good day. With my baby Will here doing homework and such.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at him
you-
being
see-
dad of the
see-
year.
see-
Good daddy.
Look
Good
at
daddy.
him.
You can't sit up here and say that black men ain't good fathers.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
You know, because, you know, that was a running narrative, you know, for a long time. No, but we got men like Debo's not in the studio with us today because he's at home with Bebe,
Right.
with his little girl, and they're doing homework.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
As he
Yes.
should.
Mhm.
Right, as he should.
Yeah. I mean, there was a Billie Jean era though.
There was a who?
There was a Billie Jean era. Oh yeah, it was.
And
What?
Rolling
What did it say?
Stone,
Billie
too.
Jean was what?
Not
Not-
my lover,
And the kid is
not my son.
okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Also Rolling
So,
Stone
but
era,
but we've
too.
we've grown.
Yeah,
We've grown.
but
A lot.
some of that was true.
Oh, a lot of. Oh, I know it's true. That's why I said we've grown. We had the Billie Jean era. We've grown,
Yeah,
and now we own our business.
yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
rightfully
we on the
so.
business.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
with that.
But we had some darker days. Had some darker days.
Some dark.
I can see clearly.
I can
now.
see clearly now. The rain is gone. We had some darker days.
Yeah, we had some darker days.
You know, for the long time, every black man was a deadbeat. Supposed to be a deadbeat dad.
And everybody
That is
wasn't.
not true.
It wasn't everybody, but it was a nice handful. Yeah.
Do you agree, Q?
There was a lot. But I know a lot of awesome men that were great and awesome fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And you know what? The one thing that I think that is necessary, and I think it goes both ways, you know, if we don't applaud our own,
Yes.
nobody else is going to.
Absolutely.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very easy to jump on the bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With people when it comes to negativity.
Right.
But it seems like nobody wants to get tickets to jump on the bandwagon when it's to uplift and to be positive.
Exactly.
Because just like there's ratchet and the hood rats out there.
Of course.
Come on, we in Detroit. We just keep it in 100.
Absolutely.
Keep it in the butt.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of beautiful, strong black
Yes.
women that are about their business.
Right.
And they deserve to be honored in that.
Right.
Very true.
Absolutely. Both
Just-
ends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on both ends. You know what
The
I'm
men
saying?
too. Yeah.
And there's a lot of good men out here.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That
And single fathers.
and single fathers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Debo on the block is a
Mhm.
single dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But don't nothing come before baby.
Right.
Am I right, Debo?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You want Debo to go from 0 to 100? Mess with baby. mess with baby.
Right.
Or make him late to get baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gonna have a whole problem.
Right.
Because Debo is gonna shut it down,
And rightfully so.
and rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been talking about family all week.
Yes.
You know, and I just want to give, you know, my condolences to the Smith family,
Yes. Yes.
friends of ours that passed away,
Yes.
and their services are starting tomorrow. And you know, we just want the families to know that we're praying for you,
Yes.
and let God lead you. You know, and he's a healer of all manner of sickness and disease. So, that being said, you know, as we close out every night and we tell you, make sure you throw your arms around the people you say you love and tell them you love them, and mean it when you say it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Love is an action word. My mother used to always say, and my wife says it all the time. Love is as love does.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Right.
tell me you love me and you doing everything to abuse me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That don't work well
No,
together.
not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So Detroit, courageous Detroit radio station.com. It's your Thursday night groove.
Yes.
We about to get you home nice and safe. We want you to decompress so that when you get home, you can enjoy your family, enjoy your night. If it's movie night, if it's dinner night with the family, y'all get around one table, sit down and have something to eat and have conversation and put your phones to the side.
Yes.
That's one of the craziest things in the world to see is go out to a restaurant and it'll be 6, 7 people at the table and ain't nobody having conversation.
Everybody on that phone.
Look at me like that one more time.
Hey,
Everybody. Oh, somebody. See. Them bones falling out the clothes.
No, ain't no bones falling nowhere.
He tried to preach and the witness was
No,
right here
ain't
saying,
no bones falling out. Because that joker be on her phone reading and everything else. And I'll be like, you all
what else
right?
am I supposed to do if you on your phone?
Exactly.
I
She
don't be on
occupied
my
her.
phone as much as you be on your phone anymore.
Nah.
Because she used to fuss. So I start just, I'll call them back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, no. But when you got 6, 7 people sitting around the table
Yeah.
and ain't nobody having conversation because everybody in their phone.
Yeah, you see people on dates. You see people with their children and, trying to spend time with their children and their kids on the phone. They on their phone and they're not engaging. They just sitting at the table. I'm like,
Don't nobody know how to communicate anymore.
no.
Like, why am I sitting next to you and you sending me text messages?
We've taken away interpersonal skills.
Very much so.
because of social media, like we've been talking about all week. So you used to just commenting on somebody's status or liking it or, you know, sending a DM, but when it's
Texting.
when they're in front of you, you have nothing to say, you don't know how to communicate
And
with
then
them
we wonder why our children just
the way that they are. Hmm.
just
Yeah, they're
They say
withdrawing.
the closer that technology brings the world together, the further it pushes us apart.
Very true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I agree.
I like that. Yeah. That's
the
true.
closer technology brings us together,
Hmm.
the more it pushes us further apart.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir, Debo.
Mhm.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
You know, people have lost the ability to communicate with one another.
Hmm.
And my thing is, at the end of the day, you can't see a person's reaction on their face
Yeah.
when you're texting.
No.
You know, I had someone I was talking to in my family, and I said, "No, we gonna sit down face to face and have this conversation."
Hmm.
No, you can just text me. No, I'm not gonna text you
Right, no.
because I'm just reading letters,
Right.
but I can't see your demeanor. I
Mhm.
can't see your body language.
Right.
So I may be saying something and I'm not angry or upset, but because you can't see me
Right.
in our communication, it comes off as me throwing a jab or whatever.
Yeah.
But then when we get in front of each other, because we're so used to texting and DMing
Right.
and messenger,
Right.
we don't know how to communicate. We don't know how to look a person in their eye when we're talking to them.
Right.
You know, my father used to tell me, when you talk to me, you look me in my eye. You looking at the ground and everything else makes me believe that you're not being forthright with
Right.
me.
Whatever you saying is a bunch of bull at this
It's a
point.
bunch of bull. You know what I'm saying? And I think relationships suffer,
Absolutely.
Yes.
families suffer,
Yes.
business suffers
Hmm.
because we don't know how to communicate
All those
anymore.
all of those relationships thrive off of communication.
Thrive off of communication. You know what I'm saying? Just email me. No, I don't want to email you. I
Right.
want to sit down face to face and talk with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to have a phone conversation. We need to sit down because there are some things I believe in life that warrant us being able to sit down and have a conversation.
Facts.
How you feel about that, Detroit? Do you think that we've lost the ability to communicate? If you don't want to chime in on that, just call us at 313-918-2706. We waiting on you. But we about to get into some music at CourageousDetroitRadioStation.com with the Supper Club, and you're with Hennessy Brown and the Brown Liquor Review.
What up?
What up, though?
Oh, did you want to bring up the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight tomorrow?
Oh, yes. I'll let you do that.
Okay. My son was arguing with me talking about Mike Tyson gonna struggle. I was like, sir, okay. That's why he's old. I'm like, that boy was a YouTuber turned fighter. I'm like, Mike Tyson is a professional. He's not gonna struggle. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, he ain't struggling with him.
He might struggle to breathe.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990.
Attention! This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 866-433-4500. That's 866-433-4500. Life can be full of risks. One thing you shouldn't take a risk with ever is your family's health insurance. If you're self-employed or you now need affordable health insurance, you need to make this free call right now and see how the Health Insurance Helpline can help you get it. We specialize in helping the self-employed and people just like you that need affordable health insurance to get it. We have short and long-term health insurance plans, and some even cover dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Don't take a risk with your family's health insurance. It's not worth it. If you're self-employed or now need affordable health insurance, call right now and learn for free how to get it. Listen, affordable health insurance plans for everyone just like you are a free phone call away. So give us a shout right now.
Call 855-993-2087. That's 855-993-2087. 855-993-2087.
Hi, I'm the tax lady. Do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS? Then listen carefully. You may be able to pay the IRS less and save thousands of dollars because right now there are special government tax programs for people like you who owe the IRS. We can even help you if you have unfiled tax returns. And if you qualify, you'll pay less money to the IRS or state. Stop worrying about wage garnishments and bank levies and call the number on the screen right now for a free tax review. We know what you're going through. We help good people like you every day pay the IRS or state less taxes all the time. If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state, call now for your free, no-obligation consultation with a tax professional. Don't fight the IRS alone. Call the Tax Ladies team today.
Call the Tax Lady at 855-325-1720. Call now.
Yep.
Because they going to have their voice back.
Not if they don't know. And you know, men ain't that smart. Sometimes be lying on the fly.
No, they be like, oh, yeah.
They
Thanks,
gotta,
Shonda.
it gotta be pre-planned.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I forgot we supposed to be meeting up. Let me get up out of here. I'll talk to you later.
No, they blew it then.
No, this is when they ruined it. I'm just gonna ride with you then.
Like, I'll just go with you.
Ooh.
I'll just go with you.
Got me driving in circles.
Driving in circles.
Not driving in circles. Boom, boom, boom,
Didn't we just come up this street?
No, they just look alike, baby.
Ass food. Yo, what's going on? You listen to the Courageous Detroit Radio Station.com. You got the family in the building, Hennessy Brown and the Brown Liquor Review at the Supper Club. We've been sitting up in here just talking about relationships. You know, when it comes to cheating,
Lord.
y'all heard everybody's response. Ooh.
The demise of the black family.
The demise. The demise. Wait a minute. I was watching, you know how on Facebook you can watch videos and it has clips of different TV shows.
Yes.
So there was a TV show called The Good Wife, and she was an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a man on there that found out that his wife had been cheating on him for 6 years out of the 7 years that they had been married.
Throw the whole marriage away.
With his best friend
Throw him
that
away.
was the best man in his wedding. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. And then
That sounds like
and
bullets
then
flying.
he came home early from work to surprise her. When he walks in the house, he hears his favorite song playing. So he thought maybe she was upstairs
Setting the mood.
setting
for
the
him.
mood. So he goes upstairs, and then other noises began to overpower his favorite song, and he walked in. And when he walks in, he sees his best friend
Going to
and they
town on his
go-
wife.
Pound town. They stop, and then the best friend looks at him and looks at her, and they keep going.
Oh, that's bullets flying. Bullets are gonna fly after that.
So they're in court, right? And so
When they went to court. Oh, so he was
He
civilized
sued
and went
them.
to. Okay, all right.
So they said, wait a minute, but here's the
I was like,
kicker.
well, he was civilized.
Debo, you got to hear this part. You got to hear this part.
Uh-oh.
When they go to court, the wife is on the stand, and she's getting cross-examined.
Okay.
And they asked her, so you didn't have the common decency to stop when your husband walked in and found his best friend and you in his house, in his bed, doing the nasty? Her response was, well, when you're about to climax, you kind of lose the thought of reality.
That took me out. Oh my gosh.
I was sitting there looking at the phone going, what did this?
Who wrote this?
Something like, I mean, how much more trouble could you get in at this point?
Right, no,
That's
she
more
said,
understandable.
she said, but see what happens is when you're about to climax, you're not really thinking clearly.
Crazy.
I was like,
Wow.
wow.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she threatened him in the hallway and told him if he didn't drop the lawsuit that he wasn't going to be able to see his 2 kids anymore, which, by the way, aren't yours.
All right, well, y'all enjoy.
Debo,
All right, we all
Debo on the block, I was sitting there going like, you telling me that I can't see
kids that
kids
ain't mine.
that ain't mine, that
Okay.
for the last 6 years I thought was mine, but come to find out, and the best friend told me something. I'm so sorry. It just kind of happened. And the wife's thing was, I fell in love. But you was in love with me the year before.
Yeah.
Why you married her?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
People,
That's why making marriage scary.
exactly, Debo, exactly.
Well, it goes back to what you all were talking about yesterday, that vetting thing. You know, to really start understanding and learning each other.
But then that's so.
No, but some of these people got their masks glued on.
And
They're not just wearing it, it's glued on.
I mean, but then you think too, it's like your best friend.
Yeah.
It's like this is a person who's
Your-
been with you
and
for
the best
years.
man in your wedding.
Like you done shared your, your life with, your most vulnerable moments with, your intimate moments with, your secrets with, and you sleeping with my spouse. Like that is.
Wait a minute, and you done had not one but 2 kids.
And then you got 2 kids, so.
And then you hit me over the head with this one. That's why they don't look nothing like you.
Trifling.
Yeah, that's wild, and it's.
It would hurt to lose my best friend.
But somebody is going to come up missing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple bodies.
No, man, go ahead. No,
Yeah, that.
go ahead, Uncle Father.
Uncle Father.
Uncle Father. That are never to be heard from again.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa
night.
around this piece.
Jeez Louise.
But she tore me out the frame. Well, when you're about to climax, you don't really think clearly. What?
That's wild.
Seriously?
That is wild.
Bro.
Most people
Obviously they wasn't our complexion.
Yeah, I get they may not have had melanin, but still, that's still
'cause
wild.
I promise you this. If a black man walked in on that situation, that woman is kicking the dude that's on top of her across the room. And she immediately gonna say, "It is not what you think."
What
no,
I think?
his
What
wing
do I think?
his wing is just out for no reason.
Or, let me explain.
They playing hide the cannoli.
What'd you say, Q? Let me explain. When you hear this, it's gonna be. I promise you, you'll understand.
Right.
No.
You ain't gonna believe this.
You know what had happened was.
See, what had happened was, but that's why, like, all week, we've been dropping little nuggets of wisdom to tell you. You need to vet the people that you plan on spending your life with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Really, really know what the dynamic it really is. Meet some family members. Go to some backyard barbecues. Show up unannounced, so you can really see how the family gets down. Look for roaches.
Look for roaches.
Mice droppings.
Okay.
Roaches come out who you ain't looking for.
Sometimes I say you need to talk to the ex too.
What'd you say, Q?
Sometimes you gotta talk to the ex. See what the ex look like, what they acting like, what they talking about. Sometimes you just got to.
And I would just say this, just good old
Did you
school.
talk to my ex?
Okay. We need to get back to good old school asking the Lord about the people he made.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
I mean, just take it to God in prayer, because how else you gonna know? We can dot all our I's and cross all our T's, and like Debo said, somebody got that mask glued deep on their face. But if you pray and ask the Lord, he will reveal.
You know when it's going down when you hear somebody just
He
holler out in the
will
background.
show.
Jesus, take the wheel! Yeah.
Because
that means I done found out what I really didn't want to know but needed to know.
Exactly. It's like stuff start. Just think about things that you. Not to me.
What'd you say, Debo? Say that again.
Ladies, sometimes you don't know a man until you meet his wife.
His current wife?
His wife?
His current wife? The wife he's married to right now?
No, well.
Sometimes you don't know a woman till you meet her husband and find out that she's apple taffy. A taffy apple.
A taffy apple. And then you found out everything you needed to know at that point when you're meeting their spouse. You know everything you need to know. Go the other way.
Yeah.
At
You
that
don't really know a man till you meet his wife. Devo, something is wrong with you.
Some of them ladies, y'all done got that phone call and she spilled all the beans.
Shirley,
You the third woman I done
this
talked
is
to this
Barbara.
month.
Third woman. Oh no.
Oh, geez.
No, when they show up at your wife's job.
Oh no, you ain't showing up at my job. Cause at that point, it ain't even about him. I might have to touch you.
Yes,
Cause what you're not about to do is touch my money.
Show up at the job and be
You got to
like,
get touched.
I'm looking for Mrs. Wendy Dorsey.
For what?
Wendy, come out. Yes, praise the Lord. How are you?
Yes, praise the Lord.
Well, my name is Shaniqua.
Shaniqua.
And is this your husband? Because this is my man.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
That praise the Lord going to turn into,
Some other
yeah.
fancy bilingual words.
Some
That's how I call
bilingual
it,
words.
We
bilingual.
go out to the parking lot.
Yeah, no, I'll be right back. We about to just go have prayer. We're going to go touch and agree. Or that good phone call.
You can have them.
Like, let's go over here off where the cameras can't see us.
Right. Or that good phone call. And he's sitting there and he done lied to her, and told her, that he was taking his mama out on Valentine's Day, but he really out with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And then she calls, but calls the wife's phone. How's your Valentine's Day going, sweetheart? Who is this, may I ask? Oh, this is Kimberly, your husband's other Valentine.
Oh, bold.
Obviously not, because he was
brazen.
sitting here with me while you
Brazen. Home
calling
alone. Exactly. That's so brazen.
Yeah, but
But you can have them now.
it happens.
That's the sad part. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think now we've normalized, and now there's side chick rules and all of this stupid stuff, and it's
Don't nobody be
really.
abiding by
Side
side
chick
chick
rules.
rules.
I'm not saying that I don't know who abiding by them. I'm just saying the fact that they exist is problematic. It's
There has
That's very
always
true.
been side chick side.
Thank you, Debo. There has always been. You knew. See, but that's when a dude done lied, and then just put it on the table. Like, look, this is what my situation is. I'm telling you right now, because if we get into this, you going in with full disclosure. Don't come messing with my house and my family and all that type of stuff, because I told you up front. You chose to get into this.
Alex,
You saw,
Alex,
huh?
Alex, hey bro, hey.
Yeah.
Don't be quoting the rules so well.
No.
He said,
Hey, man, I was watching
he's
Ray
like,
the
pump
other
the
night.
brakes. He said, so don't.
No, I was watching
said,
Ray
"Don't
the
quote
other
him so
night.
well."
Think like a man, act like a woman.
No, I was watching Ray the movie Ray.
Yeah, he was.
And
yeah,
he told that
Oh, he
woman,
did, yeah.
you knew what it was when you got into it.
he
Yeah.
did.
And she went off and he wrote a whole hit song off of
He
it.
did.
Hit the road jack.
Yeah.
And Devo already know you wrote a song about that stuff already. So I
He got a song.
already been put up on the game.
What is she talking about, Debo? Do you know what she's talking
Oh,
about, Debo?
now
He- she said
amnesia.
Debo
Now
wrote
he
a
don't know.
song.
Now he
No.
don't know what's going
Alex
on.
wrote
Alex
a
wrote a
song.
song. Oh.
And you should see the dumb grin he got.
He forgot about
He's
that.
just like,
No, I ain't forgot.
Uh-oh.
Keys on the counter.
Oh, I ain't talking about keys on the counter.
Uh-oh.
That's a
No,
He got one in the repertoire.
No, I actually wrote a song called On GP.
Okay.
On General.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
And it says, and it talks about, I know I got a real good woman, but I still want you.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, she cooks, cleans, takes care of the kids, drops them off at school, but I still want you.
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
And my point for writing the song is because I don't care who you are. Every person, sane or insane, has had that type of thought, male or female. Now, whether you acted on it, it's two different things. But there's somebody out here that's got your number and pique your curiosity. And if you're not careful, or if you have cheater in you, you're going to find yourself in a real bad situation. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm the most handsome, attractive man in the world. I know my wife. She sees attractive men all the time. There's some men that are just her type, more so than I am. I don't have a problem with her commenting to herself, to me, or to whomever. That's a good looking man. Like if I wasn't married or da 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 da, yeah. But I know who I married. I don't care how much she's not gonna put herself in a position to be engaged with that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Now somebody else may be like, oh well, we can still be friends.
No.
And see, when you get to that point, you already crossed the line because we can still be friends when you already know they
Right,
they
that's
ringing
type.
your bell.
Yeah, they got your number.
Yeah, they folks. Me, I'm running in the opposite direction. If I know you ringing my bell, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Mrs.
Jones.
Mrs. Jones.
No, I'm not gonna Steve Harvey, y'all. I'm not about to give up the rules of the game. Nah, he needed to be hung for it. Anyway, on CourageousDetroitRadioStation.com. If you want to chime in, 313-918-2706. You just don't get, man, come on now. See? No.
He was trying to bring the ladies up to speed. Women's was getting played.
No, he wasn't even he was giving up sucker rules. Like, man, know about him? Anyway.
Sucker rule.
What's a sucker rule?
That 90-day rule.
That 90-day, yeah.
That's a sucker rule?
To them, it's
No,
a sucker
he was telling stuff that ain't even stuff that was really like.
It wasn't nothing to tell.
It was stuff that y'all would buy into because that's kind of what y'all wanted to hear.
Yes.
Oh, so you're saying he was pandering?
He absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah. Like for
money
example,
off them books,
this
didn't
one chick, like I saw this skit. In the skit, dude did everything the way the girl wanted for 90 days. On the 90th day, she was ready to get at it. He knocked her off, got up out the bed, and said thanks. And she was like, where you going? He was like, home. I'm over this. And she was like, what are you talking about? He was like, you made me wait 90 days. You got what you wanted. I got what I wanted. High five. We both win. You got your 90 days. I got the hips.
No, that's petty.
How's that petty?
I have been put through.
Go ahead, Debo.
Yeah, we're listening.
What you say?
Debo, you been put through what? But how?
But this
how
is
is that
the thing.
petty?
Because
You wanted your 90 days.
I don't know where it went.
it wasn't so much about wanting the 90 days.
I
feel
gave
like
you your 90 days. You gave me the cookie. You got what you wanted. I got what I wanted. Shake hands. Let's part as friends.
ain't no friends. There is
Why
no
not?
friends after.
You wanted me to wait 90 days. I waited 90 days. Did all the stuff you wanted me to do, the knitting.
See, that's where you're supposed to come in and just be like, look, let's be real with each other. Are you pursuing me because you just want some, or is you really trying to go into a relationship? Let me know right now up front, because if that's all you want, I can decide whether or not I'm going to get that to you or not right now. And we can move on and keep on
Yeah,
moving
that's
and
like.
going on.
Yeah, I think what I mean by it's like, at the end of the day, if
you got what you wanted.
No, but here's the deal. If two people are coming together, right, and the whole point of, from what I understood, I didn't follow I was married at the time, so I really didn't care. But nonetheless, if the rule is to wait 90 days to get to know somebody, then, okay, you get to that point and then you decide to go to that, to
level.
further, to go to that level, and then, you got what you wanted, I got what I wanted. No, the idea was first to get to know each other and to move forward.
But you did that off of somebody else's plan, not your own.
Neither here nor there. If that person agreed to, you stayed around.
Yeah, because you didn't give me an option.
No, you have an option.
No, not really.
Yeah, you do, because you can.
No, you have an option.
You do have an option. You can either stick around or not. When you decided to stick around, that was your choice.
I've never been through the 90-day rule because I've been married the majority of my life. Debo, have you been a participant or a victim of the 90-day rule?
Victim.
I said a participant first.
But still, a victim is a strong word.
Could have left it at
I
participant.
wouldn't call it a victim. I wouldn't, or anything like that. I've had somebody purposely hold out for a certain amount of time, like that was their plan. You know what I mean? To hold out for a certain amount of time. I think it's kind of a mistake to tell somebody that. You know what I mean?
That should be something you keep to yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of something you keep to yourself, and we don't get to know each other along the way. You know how to say no, and if he can't accept a no, he's being too pushy anyway.
That
You know
part.
what I'm saying? But if you give somebody this, hey, Steve, I already said if I make you wait 3 months.
Because that's what women was doing.
Okay, so what you guys are saying is that
Because you celibate don't mean I'm celibate.
fair, but okay, so
What we're saying is this. For example, if you say within yourself, I need to know you at least 6 months before I'm willing to enter into anything intimate with you.
okay,
That should be something that is between you and yourself.
okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just fair. I mean,
It's just,
it is
you follow
fair.
what I'm saying? But if you come to me and tell me the reason why I'm making you wait 6 months is because Steve Harvey said that after 6 months, I'm going to let you and Steve Harvey both have it. Thank you. You got what you wanted. I got what I wanted.
Okay, so that's fair. So are you guys saying that you would rather not know? So if you meet a woman who's celibate, not you, but okay, Debo, you meet a woman who's celibate and you would rather her not tell you?
No, I'm just saying that there are consequences to that honesty.
Okay, so again, you would rather her not tell you that. So she's coming in honest, hey, Debo, I like you, I'm attracted to you, but, I do want to, I am celibate. I would want to wait, until we reach a certain point. You don't want to know that.
No, that's fine. I can accept that.
Yeah, but when you give me a date.
No, listen, I can accept it either way. But if just because you're celibate and we getting to know each other doesn't mean that I'm celibate.
No,
what
that's
he-
fair. So you're saying
what
that
he's
you
saying
expect
is,
me
so
to hold
if
off.
You want me to hold, you're going to hold off for 6 months.
right, but that don't mean he holding out because he's going to be doing his thing.
Right.
Okay.
So does that mean that because I'm talking to you, I got to be celibate too for 6 months?
Yeah, right. Because aren't you kind of choosing that life for both of us? If you want me to, only get to know you in that way as well.
No, it's not. No, she's not choosing that life for you because again, you have a choice on whether you want to.
I still want to get to know you.
Just not like that.
But I'm still doing my thing over here.
I mean, I just
because I don't think it's fair for you to make a choice for your life and mine, and I don't even know you like that for you to make a choice for my life like that.
What you're doing is that's everyone's conversation. If she tells you that, and then now y'all are kind of going into a realm where y'all just need to speak that at that point. Well, okay, are you expecting me also to not do anything for these months?
Okay.
That's kind of what it equates to. If you want to get to know me and we're taking it seriously, kind of asking me to go in on this with you. Otherwise, if you know that I'm out there doing my thing every other day or whenever I want to, you ain't gonna even feel the same about the things that we do discuss. You're gonna want to know more about what's going on with me those other ways that you aren't participating.
Hey,
That could be true, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was
Wendy,
gonna
I'm
say
sorry.
on Facebook we got Daryl Nolan. That
What's
says,
up, Daryl?
What up, Daryl?
As Noodles. He says grown adults should have an understanding at the beginning of the first interaction relative to conversation or intentions. 6 months is cray-cray. We're grown. I may not be alive in 6 months. Yet, you want me to wine and dine you? Nah, I'm good.
No, you want me to wine and dine you? You got me at the Louis Vuitton store and all that, and then you get to the 5th month and be like, oh, I'm straight. Thanks for the gifts. And now I'm sitting up here with blue things. See. Noodles, cray. I'm with you, dog.
Okay, I'm still so confusion around this whole thing.
So confusion.
I'm so confusion because again, if a woman is celibate, like how is that such a disservice to the
We're
man?
not saying that it's a disservice to the man, but don't put demands on me.
Who said it was a demand on you?
No. What we're saying
No one's
is
saying it's a disservice.
we're not saying it's a disservice. What we're trying to say is that's fine. I won't be intimate with you until you're ready for me to be intimate with you.
Okay.
But don't expect me to buy the farm
Nobody said
in the
that.
process. That's
But
you,
there-
Shauna, because you have integrity.
Oh.
We ain't talking about these other pigeons out here.
I'm not crazy enough to think that somebody gonna wait. I'm not that crazy, dude. Even if they did, I probably wouldn't even believe that they actually did. I'm like,
Like
He lied.
He was out here. He was out here.
No,
He was out
Somebody
here.
hitting it. Yeah.
You done
That's fair.
hit
That's
hit
fair.
something.
you done hit something in this time frame.
That's fair.
I wouldn't even care if it was a week. You done hit somebody in that time frame. I don't know.
No.
It's too.
Wait a week.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the climate. Like I said, I think we mentioned
The
it
way the
the other
world
day.
is
It's like
now.
super
Ain't
sexual.
crazy.
Yeah, so
but I
super
think if you're
sexual.
communicating with each other,
Yeah.
that the time frame will be known between the two of you when you both feel that you all are ready
Right.
to move to that next dynamic or next dimension of your relationship. If you being real, if you keeping it a buck and you being real with each other,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. There's some people that have waited 2 years
Yeah,
That's true.
and the marriage didn't last at all.
that's facts.
Then there's some people they wind up meeting each other, hooking up on their first date, and still together.
Yeah.
What may work for this house
Don't
don't always
everybody.
work for every house.
True.
And I think that a lot of times we take everybody else's opinions
Oh,
and
absolutely.
we follow other people's
Mm-hmm.
circumstances, situations.
Yes.
There's no two cases that are the same. When I was locked up, there would be guys talking, "Oh man, you straight. You gonna be going home, such and such, such and such." My man had the same case. Man, they gave that joker such and such, and he got probation. And he believe in that. And then he go in there and get his whole frame banged. And he come back looking like Maud.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what's wrong with you, bruh? Man, them jokers just gave me 15 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see, what the other guy that was telling him
Right.
that his man's went through,
Yeah, different situation.
different
yeah.
situations. You got
Different judge
you
and
got
everything.
a juvenile
Different
record.
lawyers, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is your 5th time getting caught. Yeah, it's the same charge,
Right. Different
Different
but it's different
penalty and
circumstances.
consequences,
So the
absolutely.
penalty and consequences are going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At least that's how I feel.
No,
That's
I get
how I
that.
see
I got
it.
a question.
Yes.
So, ladies, if you run into a guy and you like him, and everything is going fine in the beginning, and you say, "Well, look, I'm just, I'm trying this new thing out now. I'm not, for 6 months we can't do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had planned on not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It hadn't been in your plans to start refraining at the time. You could just go those 6 months.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to get to
Yeah.
know that person.
Speak up, speak up.
Yeah. Oh.
What'd you say?
If I'm trying to get to know that person and that's what they are asking for, yeah, I can handle 6 months.
Yeah. For sure.
And at the end of the 6 months, you end up with a cocktail weenie because you ain't checked it out.
Not
I
a
love you.
cocktail weenie.
I love you, Debo.
Well, with it being a sausage for the rest of your life, nah.
Yeah, like how
we ain't say we was getting married at the end of that.
Right.
six
Nobody
Right.
said marriage. We was just saying we getting to know somebody.
Okay, before I bring our guest on,
Wasted 6 months because could you still, if you aren't satisfied in that way, could you still stay in that situation for the long haul?
I don't know.
I got a
Yeah.
question, Debo, to put onto your question. Ladies,
Okay.
you hold out celibacy. Cool.
Okay.
This is what I believe is I stand on.
Right.
Our first time together is going to be the night we get married.
Okay.
You get married,
Mm-hmm.
you get to the hotel room, you got a cocktail weenie, and everything sucks. Are you still over the hills, over the moon in love?
Yeah, you should be.
Do you stay?
Yeah, where you going? I
When
done
you
married
already know you're not going to be satisfied in that area for the rest of your life?
How come you can't be? You have to. You have
Find
to.
different ways.
No,
I can't answer
what
that.
I'm saying is you don't when you learn somebody, you're learning them, right? And so you don't know them. You don't, even if it was a doggone mandingo, you still got to get to know each other, and you still have to learn each other. So you still have to teach each other certain things, so it wouldn't be any different.
At 53, I'm not teaching nobody nothing. Tear me out the frame.
But the whole point is, just if I love you, I love you.
Yes.
Regardless of anything. That's just like when you grow older. Everybody's body's going to change.
Facts.
Everybody's situation is going to change.
Right.
So you telling me, if we're married, if you get old and you can't move around, I'm just supposed to leave you because I love.
Look, but we done had 30 years of jumping off the ceiling, so
It don't
at that
matter.
point, I'm
It's-
straight.
The whole point is, you got people that are in love.
Absolutely.
That question was being in love.
Right.
Yes, there are people that will jump ship.
Right.
But I feel like if you truly love somebody, you love that person, you're going to stick there and you're going to stick with it.
Absolutely.
You're going to try to find a way to
To make it work.
Sure, now you understand why I married this one sitting to the left of me. I know.
Oh, that's so cute.
Sounds great.
Walk with it, Debo.
Otherwise, Debo is
Walk
not
with it.
convinced.
Look, that's why I said there are some that's going to jump
Sounds
ship.
amazing.
That's why I said there are some that will
Right.
jump ship. Everybody's not the same.
No, everybody is not the same.
You saying people are jump ship, but what if it's just a dinghy? You feel me?
But that's the funny part about this whole conversation is my children told me this. They was like, I understand you want me to wait till I'm married, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to end up with somebody with a
dinghy.
But if the wonderful thing is, if you actually wait, you would know.
ain't no difference.
You wouldn't.
No, they
You
waited
wouldn't.
with that person. Don't mean that they hadn't been with somebody before.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
No,
all together.
no,
We talking about waiting all together, right?
all together.
Right. So yeah, you would know.
Not love alone, Doc.
Oh gosh, here we are, Lord.
Wendy, you was over there waving like you had a testimony.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Preach.
do. You know I do.
Preach.
Oh, come on, teach us.
Listen, my last husband.
Teach us, mother.
Your last husband.
My last
You just heard the voice of the boss.
last
I told you,
husband.
I had four. One died.
Oh, that's all right.
The last husband. Okay. We knew each other for several years, but we never dated, formally dated, that kind of thing. We were just friends because we knew each other from Detroit. It was back in California. And then one day he just asked me to marry him. I'm turning 50, so I'm like, I don't want to be alone. Okay, let's get married.
Wow.
We got married like 30 days later. Now, mind you, I was co-pastor in a church, so there was no pre-sex.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Wow. And she
That
laughed.
sinister laugh.
And we laughed. Ah.
Oh, poor thing.
I was trying to be good.
He pulled down his pants. She laughed. What you about to do with that thing? What you do with that little thing?
No,
Don't bring that over here.
the whole thing
Bring that
was,
over there.
the whole thing was, I didn't know how bad his health really was. That it just
I don't know
didn't
where
work.
this is going.
It didn't work.
Joker shooting mustard.
It just didn't work.
His nature didn't rise.
It just didn't work. So, and
The
I
soldier
wasn't
didn't stand
I wasn't
attention.
sitting around waiting on the blue pill to work. So I'm
Because he was popping them jokes like Skittles.
no, I mean, I don't know. Because it takes 30 minutes from my understanding. And I was like, if you can't pre-plan it, don't even bring it to me. I don't even want it. I didn't want it. I just didn't want it.
So you had a sexless marriage?
Yes, I did. For 2 years.
Oh, wow.
No.
He said no.
No, I did for 2 years.
You had 2 years of
For
sexless
2
marriage.
years. I was like, let's get your health together.
Oh, wow.
Maybe things will work.
So he just
better.
nothing at all for 2 years.
He got healthier, but that didn't still.
He didn't get creative.
I don't know.
He could have
Oh,
went and got
bless
the
his heart.
hump.
He could.
Man, I would have been pop sick.
The VA probably would have gave him something because he was a veteran too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know. He didn't do it, and
Oh, wow.
so
So you stayed married for how long to him? 2
It
years.
was about 2 years. 2 years. And
So did you leave
and-
because it was sexless?
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because of all the other stuff, all the other personality flaws that
Understood.
I started to learn.
What you're
It was
not
hard
gonna
to
do
do
is
with no
stress
sex
me out.
when you ain't giving up.
What you're not gonna do is stress me out, and then I can't get no wang either.
I can't get no
Like,
release.
which one? Which one we doing?
We're not doing this now.
Nah, I got to
Okay.
go. I love you
So-
in Jesus' name.
All right, so I'm just telling y'all this, that, I mean, I ain't got nothing to lose. My life's an open book anyway, but it's, but this is true. This is true. So,
They got nothing to lose.
Hey, Debo, love didn't bring us this far.
Not love alone.
Not love alone.
So, I'm just telling you, this is just. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only person that has probably dealt with something like that. I mean, I'm sure there's women that have had sexual mishaps that may be afraid to have sex or. Never had sex. I'm gonna tell you that. I know there was a 50-something-year-old woman that had never had sex till she got married.
Yeah, I know somebody like that.
So
too.
I don't know how well that went. I don't know, but I mean the sexual part of human life varies for everybody.
It
you
does.
know?
I still don't understand why they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Somebody lied.
Because usually men like to
Yeah.
eat food.
That is a draw.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the only, not the only.
Dude, I can call Uber Eats for food.
Yes, but
Not the
that's
same.
now.
Then y'all complain.
That saying
See, they
came
say that
from-
now. Then they
but-
be complaining when you try to Uber Eat something when you ain't
It's the
cooking.
fact that Uber Eats was not even invented when that saying came out.
That's
No,
facts.
it wasn't.
That's very
I was
true.
about to ask a
That is
question
so
that's gonna
true.
get me beat up.
Yeah,
so
please
I'm
don't.
gonna
Yeah,
keep my
you sitting
pile
too
on.
close, and I
Cancer.
can't help you.
Now you got to add. There's other things to this mix. Now with prostate cancer,
Okay.
that's another.
That's another
That's
issue.
another issue.
Especially in our life.
In our
where we
life,
are
yeah.
now in our life.
Right.
Our ages now.
Because any man can get it at any moment.
At any moment.
Yes.
And then that'll show you what the real woman is all about.
That's right.
And that's exactly why I said
Exactly.
you never know what can happen.
Mhm.
So I'm going to love you.
Right.
I'm not going to just, if I love you, I love you.
Right. And I have to take whatever comes with you.
Right. It's not just about sex. I'm
Right.
not going into anything just off of sex.
Because
Absolutely.
I think people a lot of times we hear the vows for richer or poor, for better or worse, for sickness and health, but
And we're
only
not
thing
the
we
other.
hear is for better,
Yeah.
for richer,
For healthier.
for healthier. We don't hear the other three. The other three, they're not talking about me. They're talking about somebody else
Exactly.
that's on the other side of the planet.
And some people be so tuned in to that person, they so in love. Oh my God, look, they don't know what the vows is anyway. They just waiting for the person to say I do.
Mm-hmm.
They just in love
They call
with
those
the
pick
whole,
me. They call those
Yeah.
pick me's.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then a lot of folks don't realize there's a whole life to be had after the wedding is
Oh,
over.
absolutely.
And there's no more wedding shower. There's no more planning. There's no more fittings. Now you got to live with this person, and everything that you thought was so cute,
Right.
that was just it's just so cute when he does. Yeah, like a
Right.
year or two in, it's like, dude, if you leave the toothpaste off of the toothpaste one more time, I'm going to strangle you.
Yeah, that's where, like she was saying, that's where that love comes in. Like when you really love somebody, all of that stuff, yeah, they gonna get on your nerves, whether you love them or not. They gonna get on your nerves. But it's like you able to take all that because you're not looking at it like, oh, now they getting on my nerves. I don't want to leave and all of this. It's like when you love somebody, you there for the good, the bad, the ugly, the sick, the healthy, the got money right now, don't got it. You know, all of that. Like you there for it. You know, and that's the problem. People not real no more. They not. I miss the '90s. Can we go back?
Really? You listen to Courageous Detroit Radio Station.com with the Supper Club with Hennessy Brown, the Brown Liquor Review. We gonna get y'all to some music because we've been in here giving each other self-therapy. So we gonna be back with our special guest, the one and only Miss Lillian Lloyd. I guarantee you, she gonna have something to say on this topic. Let's go, DJ.
Y'all messing me up.
You should be getting a phone call in like 2 minutes.
Me?
Wendy.
Oh, is she on there now? Oh, is that you?
Huh?
I heard another. Is that a lady voice I heard?
Did you get another phone call come in?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Oh,
Lily.
yeah, I was gonna say, I knew I heard a
Hello?
woman's voice.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
What's up, baby?
Hey, baby.
This is my cousin, y'all. This is the Lillian Lloyd.
Hi, Lillian Lloyd, with the awesome, powerful voice. How are you?
Let me merge Devo in.
Awesome.
Good.
Hey, Lil, I'm just gonna do what we normally do when we talk on the phone. I'm just gonna drop you off in the deep end.
Oh, God.
yeah, get your life vest.
Don't go nowhere. Let me get
we going
Devo
in.
on. Hold on.
Like
How you
he
feeling,
did
bro?
me.
Let's
Like
see.
he did
Devo,
me.
you there?
Right.
That's sharp.
Okay, we got Miss
Dropping
Lloyd on the phone with you.
In the head.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
look nice.
Hey.
Okay, good.
Now, how many of us are on here now?
Just two.
She said, how many of us on here? Okay, guys, I'm gonna come back.
I just bought a blue suit. Turn it back. I just bought a blue suit with the. You know Al Wilson? Shoot.
That's me right there.
You look just like a brother. I just named Al Wilson, County Commissioner.
I'm a suit guy like you. That's Duke, but.
I don't think I got enough.
That's all right. We got you on the suit.
Candy.
So everything's been going good today? How's everything going, Lil? When do you leave out of the country, baby?
So far, so good. I'm leaving November 26th, and I'll be gone January 26th.
Give me
You're
some.
going till when?
January 26th.
All right, so that's right. You won't be home when we come to Vegas in January. That's right, I forgot.
Give me some candy.
I don't have any. Shauna has the candy.
Really?
Church, your mother? You don't have no.
Shauna has the candy. Let me see. So, no, I'm super. I got some. Hold on. Let me find them.
Aunt Doma raised Shauna. She got candy in that purse.
I usually do.
Her and Ethel.
I ate on my night.
No, my god grandmother. She was an old lady. That's where I got my old lady from.
Hey,
Well, my mama
if
was
ain't nobody got
Yeah,
if
she
nobody
kept
got
candy.
peppermints in their purse, my cousin Lily is always gonna have a bucket
I
of
got
peppermints
some
and a half pack of gum.
pink Starburst too. You want a minute?
Am I lying, Lil?
You don't like those? You like these?
Mm-hmm.
Let me have one of your icebreakers. Yeah, Lily gonna have the whole bottom of her bag is gonna be filled with peppermints.
You know what? It actually helps with my acid reflux for whatever reason. It calms me down.
Yeah, peppermints are amazing.
Lil be in the choir stand with Ricky Dillon and them talking about something. You need a mint, baby.
Oh, no.
Don't you sing, don't you point your mouth this way one more time before you put this mint in your mouth.
Oh, he'll be back.
Okay, we're gonna come back in
Yep.
about 2 minutes.
Boom, boom.
Oh, look, my son got on.
What he say?
He said
Mama,
dating
shut
and
up.
celibacy is like mixing fire and ice. Unless we're making swords, what's the point?
Making swords?
I like her. That's what my son said. Noodle said become a nun.
Don't want none, don't need none, ain't getting none.
Oh, wow. Boy, I tell you the
Your
truth.
son is the truth.
That's what he said.
He said making swords?
He said, unless we're making swords, what's the point? He says,
what does that mean?
Like mixing
In
fire
other words,
and ice.
this ain't Game of Thrones.
What he said.
You put the metal in the fire, and then, yeah.
Listen, he's 47 years old. He should know something by now.
Listen, I'm learning. I am
Seem
learning.
like y'all been having a good time.
I am
We do.
learning. Okay, she's learning. Interesting. I'm learning. I guess that's why I'm single.
Did you hear today? Donald Trump says white folks need reparations.
Oh Lord.
We're definitely going to
No,
talk
seriously,
about
he said
For dealing with us, that's what
he
it is.
said for diversity and inclusion, the white man is being hurt by that. And so he needs reparations.
If y'all don't give us our money and shut up, I don't really care about none of that.
that. Can I
Give me
just
my
see a
money.
portion of my acre?
I won't. Give me all of my money plus interest.
No, just give me the White House. 'Cause my
I found out
ancestors did it.
last night, Wendy.
Give me my money because y'all owe
my
me. I
son
work
traced
for free.
us back to
Give me my
President
money.
can stay in their own house.
Give me my
14
money.
something in England.
Uh-huh.
They had the pictures of the white people. So any black folks said Kamala wasn't black. Just look at your skin colors. Look at all the different gyrations.
Delusional.
So that adds to, it sounds pretty good, that ad.
Listening to Courageous Detroit Radio, giving
Now
power
take it.
to the people.
See.
What up, Detroit? This is LaShawna
Yeah, at
Renee.
3.
You're listening to the Supper Club with Hennessy Brown and the Brown Liquor Review on CourageousDetroitRadio.com every Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yo, Detroit, what's up? CourageousDetroitRadioStation.com. We in the building. It's the Supper Club with Hennessy Brown and the Brown Liquor Review. We got Lady Shauna in the building.
What up, though? What up, though?
Yo, we got Debo, our man on the block, in the building.
What up, guys?
Yo, we got my better half. Lady Q is in the room today.
Hey, hey, hey.
Whoa, whoa.
And on the line, we got one of the most well-known, well-received, one of the most phenomenal singers that I know. We call her the queen of G-Rock. In other words, for gospel rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know her from singing with Pastor Ricky Dillard and New Generation, New G, that's, make it short. And she lives in Vegas and lived here in Detroit for a while, but I don't know no other gospel artist that's got drag queens that dress up like her at clubs in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Am I lying? We got the
You got it
one,
going on.
the only Miss Evangelist Pastor Lillian Lloyd is in the building. What's up, Lil? Yeah, you see how she came in there? What up, though? What up, though?
Uh-huh.
She came in with her Detroit card, like
She did.
flashing.
Uh-huh.
What up, though? What's good, baby?
I'm good.
Everything well with you?
Oh, yeah, all is well. Just keeping it moving. Gotta do that.
Yeah, she's the world traveler. We just was asking her what she's about to leave the country for like almost 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
To be overseas touring and singing and all that good stuff. And many of y'all know who Lillian is. If you know the blonde hair and the one that just goes all the way in singing, that would be her. And
Yes, powerful.
we just happen to be blood.
Uh-oh.
That's my cousin. That's
Wow.
Yeah, so we crazy. Yeah. Lil, we was having a conversation talking about relationships and cheating and 60
All the
and 90
things.
day rules
All
and
the
all that
things.
kind of stuff
Mm-hmm. Celibacy.
and all of that, trusting God for, I'm not going to touch him until we get married and I'm going to hope that he don't have a dinghy and the loving sucks. Like I told you, I said we just gonna drop you off like at the deep end. The grease is on high.
She said, I see.
Y'all don't know. Lillian gonna call a spade and a heart a heart.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, Lil?
You already know what time it is.
Yo, so Lil, what like? I'm gonna let Shauna address you because she's the one who got us off into this element.
It was my fault.
Oh yeah, you did it.
So Lillian, we were talking about just celibacy and you know, men waiting, and I was just really being intrigued by some of the responses as far as the perspective on celibacy from some of the men. It was words like victimization were being used, and words were being used like something was being done to them, and things like that. And you know, and then we kind of talked about, you know, if you did wait and then, you know, maybe the equipment is not full working properly, or maybe the equipment is not as powerful, you know, things, you know, like that. So what do you think about relationships and celibacy and waiting, and then how would you handle getting a smaller package than you had desired?
Well, for starters,
well, for starters,
I'm just I'm warning y'all now. When she says for starters, it's getting ready to go down.
Oh, we do, but the ha 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 gave it away.
Go for it, Leo.
You know, growing up, when you start getting your first apartment. My first apartment when I was a kid, I was about 17 years old. I moved into a trailer park in Port Huron, Michigan, and it was probably about maybe 300 square feet, and couldn't fit a lot in there because it was a very small space. So it didn't take much to fill it up.
Right.
As you get older, you expand.
I know where she's going. Mm-hmm.
As you get older, you expand. You move into bigger houses, bigger rooms. I moved from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom. Now I live in a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom house.
Uh-huh.
So in Vegas, so you know, it takes a little more to fill up a 3-bedroom house
Yes.
than it does to fill up a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So it just really depends on knowing who you are and knowing what you need. And you can kind of assess based on what you have what you're going to need. There are certain things that you can look, and there are certain body language that will tell you whether or not a person can accommodate you. And also,
so I want to pause right there, Lillian. What's this body language? Because I just couldn't let you skip over that. We got to sit with that one. We got to dig a little deeper into that one. So what's the body language to let you know kind of what's going on?
Well, there's a lot about a person that is confident in his prowess. He moves a certain way.
Okay.
Yes.
Men that we call it. I don't know how much we can say on the radio.
Go for it.
Is it
they call it little D? They call it little D energy.
Okay.
When men are not confident in their endowment, they move a certain way. Not just literally physically moving, but they respond. They act a certain way. There's a certain level of insecurity in how they speak. There's a level of insecurity in how they react. Their body language is very insecure.
Okay.
A person that knows what he has going on, that is confident in his ability and confident in his methods and the responses that he has gotten in the past. If he's confident in that, then there's a certain level of confidence that he uses when he approaches you.
Okay.
He approaches you to a certain level. He makes eye contact. He doesn't make up excuses about, oh, well, your stomach isn't flat, or you don't have pretty feet, or you wear wigs and eyeliner. Guys that go through a whole lot of complaining about the way a woman adorns herself, 9 times out of 10, they ain't getting no nothing.
You are dropping gems. Come on, sister.
A real man really does not give 2 dead flies smashed about whether you have on a wig, whether you got on weed, you got a ponytail, you got a roller set, or you're bald. He does not care.
Okay.
A real man doesn't care about that. He doesn't care if you got on if you got a face full of makeup or you don't have any makeup at all.
He don't care about stretch marks, none of that.
She said he don't care about 2 flies smashed.
He knows when he step into the table with, you just bring your A game because I got you. However you show up, I got you. And so I don't deal with small people that move like that. And just make a bunch of ruckus about dumb stuff. Because you're trying to use that as a smokescreen to cover up for your own inadequacies.
That's so good. Oh, she dropped that. Oh, that was, thank you. Look, where's her offering basket? Where's her offering basket?
Debo, are you in agreement with her? Debo, are you in agreement?
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I think that comfortable with yourself, you move like you're comfortable with yourself. Absolutely.
That's
and women
good.
are the same way. Women that are insecure in how they look, they're more desperate. They answer the phone on the first ring. They're going to keep calling back. They're going to make sure that he knows that hey, I'm available. I missed your call, so I'm going to call you right back and make sure that you know I'm here. I'm listening. I'm open for whatever you want to do. But that chick that's got the body, chick that's got the money, she's got her own stuff. She's not really worried about what you think about her. She's not going to answer on the first ring. She doesn't have to.
She answers when she wants to.
She answers when she wants to. And so I remember when I was almost 300 pounds that I was a lot more available because I felt that my options were limited. When I started losing weight, when I started getting myself together, I noticed that the caliber of men started to change that were reaching out to me. And I noticed that I was able to look at the phone and say, I don't feel like talking right now, and get off the phone or just not answer at all. And it just it's liberating to be confident in yourself. That's why you see a lot of guys surgery shaming now. They talk about the girls getting BBL. They talk about the girls getting breast augmentation and tummy tucks and such. Saying, oh, you don't need all of that. Well, you created the insecurity in her by talking about, oh, you left your booty in your other jeans.
Right.
Right. You created an insecurity in her, and now you're mad because now she can go and fix that.
That's it. That's good.
Plastic surgery just used to be a Hollywood thing, but now that all women can get plastic surgery, now that anybody can go get a tummy tuck, anybody can go get a butt lift, you're mad at her now because she can do something about her physical appearance.
Yeah.
You ugly, you just ugly.
That's right.
About your ugly face, but she can do something about her flat booty.
Yeah.
So now you ugly, but her booty ain't flat no more.
Right.
So now what you gonna do?
Exactly.
Now what can you use as leverage to try to make her feel bad?
Oh, that's good.
You can't use that as leverage anymore. So that's why we have surgery shaming. So now let me make you feel bad. Let me make you feel like you have a low self-esteem. I saw one of the comedians. He really irritates my nerves to no end.
I already know who she's talking about. She didn't even say his name, but I know who she's gonna say. Go ahead.
I cannot stand this dude. But he was talking about, I remember this girl he was dealing with. She got a BBL. I took care of her while she was going through, and after she healed, I gave her a few dollars. And I smashed, but this is not somebody I wanted to have a future with. I'm like, do you know how much of a jerk and a Neanderthal you sound like saying that? You sound like the biggest, dumbest idiot in the world saying this crap.
Yep.
Because first of all, what I do to my external body has nothing to do with what's going on in my mind.
Yeah.
Having a nice body, first of all, bodies are genetic.
Yes.
You had nothing to do. You got a small waist and a big booty. You had nothing to do with that. God did that.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandmama gave you that booty.
Right.
Your mama gave you that booty.
Yeah.
Your grandmama gave you those big titties. You didn't grow that. That's not something you did of your own. You didn't sit up and push up and crunch to get that. That's genetic. If you ate trash every day, you'd still have that body because those are the genetic cards you were dealt.
Right.
If you got a wide back and little legs and knock knees and pigeon toes and ugly feet, those are the genetic cards you were dealt. Thankfully, there are surgeons that can correct those things now. So that the woman that doesn't have pretty feet, the woman that doesn't have the nice shape, she can go and get those things altered so that she can feel more confident. And what's wrong with that?
Right.
What's wrong with her doing that?
Right.
Why are you trying to shame her? There are some women that go too far.
Yeah.
Women that are in the sex industry, they're in the adult entertainment industry that go too far.
Yeah.
And then later they regret their decisions and they can go and reverse those
right.
things. We're not talking about women that deal with mental illness and are just doing things that are over the top.
Right.
You get a triple Z cup food and you got a size 2 waist. That's
right.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about women that have had multiple babies that want to get the excess skin removed so that they can feel confident wearing their jeans.
Absolutely.
Feel confident wearing a tube top or going to the beach and feel confident in a bathing suit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why are you trying to shame her?
Yeah.
A woman that's had twins or triplets and she breastfed and now her boobs are sagging and she wants to get some augmentations to make her body look more youthful so she can feel confident and look nicer in and out of her clothes.
Right.
Why are you trying to shame her for that?
Exactly.
You are a small-minded, idiotic man that is insecure in yourself because you're mad that ain't no surgery that's really gonna help you with what you need help with.
Debo, it's on you.
Come on now.
That's your problem. I want her to say her name.
Oh, I already know who she's talking about. You don't know who she's talking about? I heard him say it. I know exactly who she's talking about.
He's a jerk. And I really hate that we keep opening up these platforms and having podcasts with idiots like this, spewing this kind of information because you keep telling women that no matter what we do, we're not good enough. So just go ahead and say you don't like women.
Thank you. That's it right there.
Because it didn't used to be this hard. When I was growing up, when I was 16, 17 years old, I put my head in the sink, I relaxed my own hair, I put some rollers in it, I took the rollers out, I put some wave clips on the sides, put it back with some gel, and spray some Isoplus oil sheen on it, and rake comb my own hair, and that was good enough.
That's right. Yes. That's right.
We could roll our hair. We went to bed with hair rollers. We went and curled our hair at night and put our hair up in curlers, and we woke up the next day, and whatever them curls looked like, we was able to go outside like that, stick our baby hair down with a toothbrush, and we were good to go.
Yes.
And that used to be enough. Chicks in the 70s used to be able to pick their throw out and just wear their hair natural.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not. It's like no matter what we do, it's never enough.
Yes.
We wear our natural hair. We don't look glamorous enough.
Right.
You see glam on TV. So then we go for the glam, and you can't afford the glam. Now you want us to go back to being natural.
Right.
Which do you want, Doc?
Exactly.
You don't know what you want.
That part.
You too big. Oh, you too small.
And because you don't know what you want, you're trying to make that my problem and make that my issue when the real problem is you.
Come on. Where's her offering basket?
Lil Faith asking me, where's your offering basket?
Throw something. Throw this Starburst over there at her.
They asking me, where's your offering basket? They trying to sow seed. $$ Lillian Lloyd.
Yes. Because you are absolutely right. You know, it comes down to you have to question, do you really like women? Are women your thing? Because like you said, at some point, exactly. Like, what is your relationship with your mom? And most of them, you can look and see they have mama wounds, right? Their mama done hurt them in some kind of way, intentionally or unintentionally, and they are bruised. And so they come to us demanding that we look a certain way, demanding this and that, and then you do that, and then they ridicule. But like you said, now we can go and buy whatever we want. You can go buy the body we want. I can buy me a booty. I can buy me the perky boobs. I can buy, a flat stomach. I can buy it all. Lashes, the whole nine. The whole nine. So it's like
now women are in a place now where we are no longer seeking to please these indecisive jokers that can't make up their mind which way they want to go. So hey, let me be happy with me. I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. I'm getting ready to go on a girls trip. I'm gonna just take the weekend and go to Spain. I'm gonna go take the weekend and go to Mexico.
Right.
To enjoy my own life.
Yes.
Nobody wants me, it's okay. You don't like my size, you don't like my style, that's fine. I'm gonna find happiness and find peace within myself.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I don't need a man or I don't desire a
right.
man. I just don't have anybody checking right now.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna throw myself in front of a moving bus.
Right.
I'm gonna keep living my life and enjoying my life.
Yes.
And when we do that, then we're being told that we're too masculine. Dude, what do you want?
That's right. What do you want?
What do you want from us? Anytime a woman can speak up for herself, anytime she can carry on an intelligent conversation, now she's masculine because she's not stupid.
Right. Exactly.
So you're just basically you're just deflecting to keep from having the real conversation.
Yep.
You don't have any goals. You don't really want a real relationship. You want women that will cook for you and submit to you and have sex with you without any hopes or any promises of any real commitment or any settling down and creating a future with this woman.
Yes.
Let me ask you this question, Lil.
You want to make it her fault that you ain't ready to settle down.
That part.
Lil, let me ask you this question because we've been dealing with this all week. Is it important to you that a vetting process is entered into when you're going into a relationship that has the potential to be long term?
Vetting on what?
Vetting. To vet that man.
Vet him, I mean, as far as
who he is, like what's his background, what's his mental status?
Oh, absolutely. It is absolutely important. And you have to be careful with that because if he is a person, he could be a good person and have a lot of haters around him. and people will try to give him a bad rep because they don't want to see him happy.
Right.
So it's not always that he's a bad guy. He's just kind of honest people get a bad rep.
True.
That's good.
Honest
Yeah.
people, if you're too honest, if you make people uncomfortable because you refuse to go along with their shenanigans, then you'll get a bad rep.
Yes.
However, 9 times out of 10, if people are saying bad things about you, there's a reason they're doing that. If you're a scammer, we're going to know. We're going to find out.
Yeah.
If you're a womanizer, if you're a narcissist, we're going to find out.
Right.
I had a situation, I was in a relationship with this guy, and I had this one girl that stalked him from 10 years ago. She just kept reaching out to me, telling me all these horrible things about him. And I'm like, sweetheart, that you're experiencing was not my experience with him.
Right.
So I don't need you trying to keep reaching out to me as though you're trying to help me. I said, you're not trying to help me, you're trying to hurt him because he pissed you off.
Yeah.
You need to get healed and move on with your life and stop saying negative things about him. Whatever's negative about him, I'll find out.
Right.
But I don't need your help. I really don't need your assistance in that.
Yeah.
You're not trying to help me. There are some women that no matter, when I got divorced, my ex-husband's fifth wife number 5, I was number 4, she's number 5, she reached out to me and asked me, is he abusive? I said, yes, he's absolutely abusive. And he's 50 years old. He's old enough to be your dad. Run for cover. She married him anyway.
Mm.
And she experienced the same thing I experienced, but worse. And she ended up having to call the police, and he ended up getting arrested and incarcerated for about 3 years, about 2 years maybe.
Mm.
And so I don't know if he learned his lesson. Really don't care. He ain't coming back my way.
Right. That part.
Sometimes people don't listen when you're trying to explain to them. But I definitely think that, and I think Facebook is a great tool now because you can meet somebody, you can see how many mutual friends you have. If you have mutual friends, get on the phone with some of those mutual friends and say, hey, do you know anything about Scott Berry or John Jingleheimer? And see if anybody knows.
Jingleheimer.
And let's find out if anybody knows him.
Yeah.
And see what he's up to.
That's
and
good.
what he's about.
Yeah.
And if 5 people are telling you the same thing, believe them.
Right.
Because everybody ain't
desperate to
lying.
be with somebody that you keep hitting the override on all the bad news about this guy.
Right.
Hitting the override. Explain,
no,
because some
no
people
override.
don't understand that.
I see the red flags, but I ignore them. I see the signs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ignoring the warnings. I've had 5 different women tell me this guy's a scammer. I've had 5 different women. I've seen 5 different things, 10 different things, 12, 25, 50 different things telling me this guy is no good. What? Because he's charming, he makes me feel good, he may be good in bed, he might be giving me gifts and doing things that I've never experienced before, and I'm lonely. I'm making the decision out of loneliness and desperation rather than being calm and sober, being sober and vigilant in my decision making. And so when you come across, when you enter into a season like this, I tell people, be careful who you choose when you're grieving, be careful what you do when you're vulnerable.
Yep.
You're in a vulnerable place when you're grieving. After a divorce, you're very vulnerable. You're open. You just want to feel loved again. You want to feel special. You want to feel beautiful.
Yeah.
You want to feel like somebody's paying you some attention. And there's just some, I had a situation, very real situation for me. When you see a guy that doesn't communicate well, he's not mean, he just doesn't listen well, and you can say the same thing over and over again, and he'll keep asking you the same question. That's concerning. Everything's not a red flag. Sometimes it's a yellow flag. Just proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Keep moving, but move with caution. Let me step back a minute and pay attention to these yellow flags and see if this is something that's either gonna go to green or it's gonna,
Right. Is the yellow gonna turn red or yeah?
Now, see, this is
we can work around. Is this a deal breaker? Is this something we can work around?
Right.
These are the conversations that Lil and I have.
Yeah. No, these are good. This is
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll snap at her and be like, "Look, what you not?" So she be like, "You not my daddy," and I'll be like, "Well, is he here? Is he here? Because it's my responsibility to make sure you all right."
But some people, like my mom used to say, don't believe that me greasy.
I'm just very concerned, and I'm very grieved by the climate and the divisiveness that's going on in the content on social media, because it's such a huge influence on our young people.
Right.
And I'm actually in Macon, Georgia right now to sing for a homegoing. One of my dear friends, childhood friends, his wife passed away, They were 15 when they met, and he saw her picture and said, "She's my wife."
Yep.
And they got married at 20 and stayed married for 26 years. They were together for 32 years.
Yep.
Give our
And
condolences to the family,
they were
babe.
virgins when they got married.
Yeah.
And their oldest daughter is just recently got married at 21, and she's pregnant now. So it's like the same vibe. You know, the same way she came into the world, now she's bringing her baby in the world under the same circumstances. She and her husband, both virgins, they just got married, now she's pregnant. And so when you see love stories like that, when you've only known one person, and you don't have anything else to compare them to, that was really God's original plan. But
Yes.
we do it, and we got some variety, and then when porn came to the dance floor, and we were just introduced to all these different options, and now we got it at our fingertips. You don't have to go sneak to the store and buy it anymore. You got it at your fingertips. You don't have to pay for it anymore. You can get it free of charge.
Yep.
A variety of different networks, and it's just a scary time now because no matter what you do, you're dealing now with a spirit of insatiability. That no matter what you bring to the table, it's never enough.
That's right. That's right.
You keep pushing the levels, keep turning it up higher. I'm hard of hearing, and so a lot of times when I'm in the studio, I'll keep telling the sound man to tell my engineer to turn me up, and he's like, "Babe, it's up as high as it'll go." And I'll catch myself even on my phone sometimes, even though the volume is up as high as it'll go. I'll keep hitting the volume button because I keep needing to increase the sound, and that's basically what happens in your brain. If you watch porn all the time, you keep hitting the dials, you keep hitting the click, you keep clicking on different images because after a while, it's not enough, and it's never enough. You're warping your brain because the imagery, and it was never God's intent for us to be gluttons and pigs,
Right.
but to find value and quality in one individual.
Yes.
And invest in knowing that person inside and out, and putting more emphasis on intimacy rather than sexuality.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Lil, let me ask you.
I love that. Yes.
Lil, as we say,
What happens when one of the partners is no longer able to perform? What happens when there is a sickness? What happens when there is a disease? What happens when cancer comes into the picture? What happens when dementia comes into the picture? There has to be. My Aunt Margaret Ann was telling me about her relationship with my uncle, and how at the very end, he was her first, and at the very end, when he could no longer perform, she said, "These are our cuddling years, these are our tender years, where we just hold each other, we can kiss and hold hands and just be close to one another." And I've had many years. She had 12 children for this man, and many years of marriage, and so. When you've been married to somebody for over 40 years and have 12 babies by that one person, and that's the only person you've ever known,
Yeah.
you develop a connection to the souls are knit together.
Absolutely.
In such a way, and there's an inseparable bond there.
Yes.
That even when you can't give me what you used to give me, it was enough for me to live off the memory of it.
Right.
Lil, let me ask you a question,
That's
babe.
good.
What you got coming up? Tell us what you got coming up, musically and everything.
I'm working on a book right now called I'm Out. And it's just a story of what we talk about now, just talk about relationships and my many failed relationships and tragic situations and just overcoming that and stepping into a new place of freedom and being free from domestic violence. I want to talk about domestic violence, especially within the church, because that's where I experienced mine. And just kind of uncover some of that, because people don't realize that you can see couples in church and they got issues just like everybody else has issues.
Absolutely.
And we need to have those conversations and talk more to our kids about, having healthy relationships. And talking about that, I'm releasing a song to go along with that. It's also called I'm Out. Twan Green from Detroit, he plays some dramatics. He wrote the music for it.
Twan.
And my son Skinny and I are producing it. I wrote the lyrics. It's going to be a great tune. Just talking about being free from that bondage and stepping into a new level of life and understanding and having a new reality in life. Got that going on. Got a gospel project coming out. And going to be dropping a single at the top of the year when I get back from touring. Several things happened. Going to do another live recording. Had a tryout in Vegas. Going to do another attempt. Not attempt, but Calvin Rogers is going to be producing the new record. So we're going to start working on that as soon as I get back from Germany. Hopefully we can have the live session sometime in September.
Sounds like a plan, babe. I love you. Your brother was on with us on Tuesday. Dietrich was on with us.
Oh, yeah. We've got a recording coming up November 30th, and I hate I'm not going to be able to be for it.
Well, we're gonna be down there to interview him and talk to some of the artists that'll be there. Lil, I love you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your wisdom. I appreciate your candor.
Yes,
Thank you for being with us today. Everybody, this is my family, my cousin, somebody I love to my heart, to my soul. The incomparable Miss Lillian Lloyd, Courageous Detroit Radio Station.com. We about to hit some more music on the line. And then we coming back with our man Debo on the block, followed by Lady Shauna's Life, Love, and Happiness.
Love, life, and happiness.
Love you, Lil.
Love you too, brother.
All right, baby, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you for calling.
See you later.
Bye.
She is the truth, and she's hilarious.
Yeah, she was funny. I said, yeah.
She'd go down through there on you.
I said, yes. This is what I'm talking about.
So where's her offering plate at?
It's like,
I looked over there. Wendy was looking over there like this.
I know, that's how I'm like. Oh, is Debo still on the phone? She was talking about Corey Holcomb. Oh, you figured it out.
I knew what you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, I'm like,
Corey is a dick. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm like, do you like women? Do you like women? He even was out there.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990.
This vacation offer is so good, I'm going to repeat it. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, even up to the 80s, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for 6 days. All meals included for only $2.99. Again, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. All meals, all drinks, $2.99. We'll even give you a free cruise or land package if you're one of the first 50 people to call right now. Again, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for only $2.99. Be one of the first 50 people to book right now in our luxurious, all-inclusive resort. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, even up to the 80s, you deserve a great vacation. So take it right now. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Call now and get a free cruise or land package on top of your trip.
Call 877-543-3960. That's 877-543-3960. Again, 877-543-3960.
Life can be full of risks. One thing you shouldn't take a risk with ever is your family's health insurance. If you're self-employed or you now need affordable health insurance, you need to make this free call right now and see how the Health Insurance Helpline can help you get it. We specialize in helping the self-employed and people just like you that need affordable health insurance to get it. We have short and long-term health insurance plans, and some even cover dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Don't take a risk with your family's health insurance. It's not worth it. If you're self-employed or now need affordable health insurance, call right now and learn for free how to get it. Listen, affordable health insurance plans for everyone just like you are a free phone call away. So give us a shout right now.
Call 855-993-2087. That's 855-993-2087. 855-993-2087.
Hi, I'm the tax lady. Do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS? Then listen carefully. You may be able to pay the IRS less and save thousands of dollars because right now there are special government tax programs for people like you who owe the IRS. We can even help you if you have unfiled tax returns. And if you qualify, you'll pay less money to the IRS or state. Stop worrying about wage garnishments and bank levies and call the number on the screen right now for a free tax review. We know what you're going through. We help good people like you every day pay the IRS or state less taxes all the time. If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state, call now for your free, no-obligation consultation with a tax professional. Don't fight the IRS alone. Call the Tax Ladies team today.
Call the tax lady at 855-325-1720. Call now.
Yo, Courageous Detroit Radio Station.com. We back in the building. It's the wonderful, wonderful family, the crew. Hennessy Brown and the Brown Liquor Review live at the Supper Club. We about to go over here and holler at Debo, our man on the block. Debo, what's hot on the block today?
Man, nothing much. Same old same. Happy to be living life.
Living life.
Living life.
My question today is, what is the pettiest reason, or even the smallest reason, you didn't have to stop leaving somebody alone? You just had to leave them alone after that one thing. Like, yeah.
Why you had to leave the keys on the counter?
Why you have to leave the keys on the counter, baby? You ain't like the way he chew? You got guys just snoring?
You said what's the smallest or most petty reason?
The smallest reason you had to, you know what, this is our last conversation. She don't know the difference between 2, 2, and 2.
We gonna start with Q.
Okay.
Queen Petty.
Oh. Shots fired.
Okay, so me, I'm a spoiler. I like to spoil the person that I'm with. And so I had a guy that I was dating, I think I was like 18. And he was like, I'm not going to be spoiling you. And I had just bought all this stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I took all that stuff back. I ain't talked to him no more that day. We worked in the same mall. He was looking for me too. I would see him coming behind counters and stuff. Nah, we good. He caught me one day. He's like, why you break up with me? I mean, why I ain't heard from him? I'm saying, what I need to talk to you for? You ain't gonna spoil me. I'm not gonna spoil you. Ain't no need of us even being together. No.
Yeah, this is not a thing.
That's not me. That's not my thing. Keep moving.
Shauna, what's yours?
That I left somebody alone?
Yeah.
Or like left a relationship?
The same thing.
Well,
what's the pettiest or the smallest thing?
The smallest thing probably was no. No, it was not a wang. It was my cousin was dating this guy, and you know, back in the 90s, it was always, hooking somebody up. So he said, I got a homeboy I want you to meet. So he brought the homeboy over, and I was like, I looked at his shoes, and they looked like they had been through some things, and I was like, yeah, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Not his shoes.
Them shoes? Nah, a man with raggedy shoes? Nah, I can't do it. Yeah, I couldn't.
Boss lady, what's the pettiest thing you left a man for?
Because he blew his nose too much. He was always blowing his nose.
The man had mucus. He might have had a sinus problem.
Can't even drain the sinuses. You out of here. Who does that? She said the man blew his nose too much.
He was always blowing his nose.
For me, she took off her shoes.
Oh, gosh.
And her big toe was up under her
not
second
Eddie
and
Murphy.
third toe.
No, Boomerang.
No, not
Boomerang.
hammer toes. No, her big toe was crooked and was up under her second and third toe.
I've never seen anything like that.
Right. Because I used to always wonder why, when she would wear her heels, why just on that one side, it was like a knuckle sticking out. And then when she came over and, I was like, I hope the guy said, well, we can get that bunion fixed. You can get hammer toes fixed. No, her big toe on her left foot took a left turn and was lodged up under her second and third toe.
Wendy is out.
And she was walking on it like it was all right. And I'm looking like
it was all right. How was she?
You ever seen Star Wars and they had that character on there, Jar Jar Binks?
She was walking like it was all right.
You remember that character on there, Jar Jar Binks? That's what her toe. It was just that one toe on that left foot turned left too. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Debo, what about you?
Man, you know what? Her breath was making an appearance before her body.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Did you say her? Did he say her breath?
Her breath.
Her breath was showing up before her body did. And that's enough for me. I can't smell that but once or twice before. Like, I got an attitude when you come around.
Debo, you say I got a whole attitude.
Yeah, make the mood change
As soon as you say hi, I'm pissed off.
You ain't even have to say hi because I smelt you coming.
Right.
Yeah, we.
I'll go ahead and wrinkle up as soon as I know you round.
Yeah, we can't do that.
No, that's not petty. That's being realistic. Cause you gotta think about the fact, like
hygiene.
I'm gonna be with, I can't be with somebody, and I can't even. How we gonna kiss? How we gonna sit in close
we
spaces?
can't even
give them a lifetime
let alone kiss.
How we gonna sit in close
the brown.
spaces?
That's brown Listerine.
Get them, that original.
You can't get the green and the blue.
No, you got to get that original.
I can't ride in a car with you because that means if it's that bad coming from your mouth, it's gonna be just as bad or worse coming up your nose.
Wintertime, we gotta roll with the windows down.
But was it like that when you met her?
Yeah, that's why it was very short-lived.
He thought she might have just needed a peppermint at first because we've been drinking and talking and his mouth dry.
I give you the first one. You know what I'm saying? I give you the first one. We was in the club, ain't no telling. You could have
See?
been eating cheese and smoking squares before you got in. You know what I mean?
Eating cheese and smoking squares.
And smoking squares.
Me number 3, and this your usual breath.
Yeah, cheddar and Newport don't go together.
Right. You smell like something wrong with your stomach. You smell like your stomach hurt.
Smell like you got a bowel movement.
You got some internal issues going on. Yeah, you need that brown Listerine.
Yeah, brown.
How you know my stomach hurt?
Yeah. Brown Listerine.
Because your breath is telling you.
Because your breath, yeah. And you need the Listerine spray. You need the Listerine strips. You just need the...
You need to keep peppermint in your mouth at all times.
All times, yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But
yeah, we just need to pour fluoride down your throat.
That's what I said. That's not petty.
Yeah, that's understandable.
That's realistic.
So, was mine petty because she had that?
That's petty.
I know mine was.
Yeah, that's petty. Since she was serious, we say blow his nose too much. Like she was still irritated that he blew his nose that much.
I think that's worse than mine. I just need at least all 5 of your toes be pointing in the same direction.
Everybody can't even see the toes. That's petty.
My wife can see her toes.
I'm saying
said-
like the
she said
world. I'm saying like
everybody
the public. It's just that's
Okay, do you know the men that I'm around, when we go on these cruises and they have to sing and we wind up at the beach and then your wife take off her shoe and walk it in the sand and they like, why she look like she got a whole fin?
you say she got a disability.
Then when she ain't around, I'm about to get roasted on the tour bus for 10 hours. Yeah, Lex, why don't you tell Q to hang that foot up over there?
That would never be my story. That would never be my story.
Oh, God.
Q done been on the tour bus with us. Is it treacherous?
Yes, it is.
Is it, do they hold punches?
It's very treacherous. And sometimes I just have to go and get in the bunk early because it just...
It's that bad to go down.
Man, you find out who's really funny
Mm-hmm.
and who just gonna get roasted on and just get dogged out. It be the people that you least expect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no, they let you have it on the tour bus. I'm not about to get on the tour bus knowing that my wife walked on there with a club foot
Well,
or a club
You
toe.
wouldn't talk about your wife's club foot. Not all of us.
See,
Not
you
all
had
of
to
them.
correct. You had to follow that up with not all of us.
But he's being honest though. Not all of them gonna talk. Oh, but I know the
But all
ones
of them
that
gonna
would.
laugh. But all of them gonna
They
laugh.
all will laugh. They all will laugh.
They all gonna laugh.
Jokes.
They all will laugh. But all
Yeah,
of them not
they gonna be like, we had a good time at the beach, didn't we? And they gonna look at our toes.
Didn't we?
See, when you have stuff like that, then I don't care who you are, male or female, you need to make sure you keep your feet covered. I remember being
So
in
I'm gonna need
church
you at the
and
beach with shoes on.
With your socks.
I remember being in church and I be looking like, now you do not need to be wearing
You
them
can't
shoes.
help having monkey feet. That is just natural. Like, you can't help that.
Then keep them covered.
Covered. Don't nobody need to see that.
No.
Just let me go on thinking it was a bunion. Not your big toe turned left.
I'm telling you, my dad used to pray for stuff like that.
You know.
Wow.
Jesus.
Bless
Ladies and gentlemen, as we leave the block with Debo, we're getting ready to pull up into the front yard of Lady Shauna. And we're here for her life, love, and happiness.
Life,
Yesterday
love, and
we had taffy apple.
We had a taffy apple yesterday. We did.
Go for it, Shauna.
All right. So, good evening. This is Life, Love, and Happiness. Our question today comes from Six Brown Chicks Instagram page. And it is, Vaughn served me divorce papers while I was in the hospital alone and giving birth to our first child.
Damn.
I worked extra jobs to feed our family. See how they don't. I worked extra jobs to feed our family while he was in medical school. Vaughn became a dentist and cheated on me throughout our 6-year marriage. I told him that I refused to sign the papers until he came to the hospital and met our newborn son. Vaughn arrived with his 23-year-old mistress with him. She was barking about me interrupting dinner. So I refused to sign the papers. I was a mess. I cried so hard, I howled. Enter my young Filipino nurse, Sunny. I told her everything, and she had security put Vaughn and his girlfriend out. I was drugged and depressed. Sunny brought another Filipino nurse into my room and then a black nurse, Tatiana. I was so ashamed. The next afternoon, I was preparing to be discharged when police entered my room. They told me Vaughn was in a serious hit-and-run accident and he didn't make it. 15 minutes after leaving my room, a black Jeep ran Vaughn over. They didn't mention his girlfriend. I'm not sure if she wasn't there or if they didn't want me to know he cheated on me. Tatiana told me the doctor wanted me to stay an additional day for observation. I told her Vaughn died. Tatiana responded, yeah, we prayed hard over you last night. Vaughn's untimely death made me feel like the universe had my back. Here's my question. Vaughn's family and friends pressured me to have a funeral with the viewing, etc., to celebrate his life. I cremated him and sent his mom to ashes because F him. She was heartbroken. Will I get karma for this? P.S. I named my son George Michael because F. Vaughn.
Okay.
Zero, you go.
Crickets?
I don't wish death upon anybody. I kind of feel like that was karma working.
That's exactly what my thoughts was. That was instant karma.
You think that was karma working for her?
That was the karma working. She ain't got to worry about the karma. That was the equal. That wasn't the plus. You know what I mean? That was he did her wrong and what turned around and got exactly what he deserved.
I think one of them heifers that the first Filipino nurse brought in there was driving.
Might have made a call. They might have made a call to, call her and them,
That was kind of quick, though. 15 minutes after he left, though.
15 minutes after he left.
That was like soon as he walked out. So that they didn't have time to orchestrate
Jesus
nothing.
slapped him as soon as he walked out the front door.
Like she paid for you to go through medical school and work to feed y'all family, and you show up to the hospital while she's pregnant with your baby with a mistress trying to get her to sign divorce papers?
The fact he served her while she was in the hospital.
In labor.
Yeah.
After had their baby.
It's crazy.
And then had the baby and showed up with the mistress to get her to sign the divorce papers. And then he gets run over by a black Jeep.
And then the mistress comes in there talking about you interrupting dinner?
Yeah.
I mean...
He kind of had that with coming. but why his
Just
family...
disrespectful.
She just dogged his whole family, though. There'll be no service. I'm going to cremate him and send y'all his
Ain't
ashes.
spending no money.
And I'm going to name the child George Michael because F. Vaughn. Wow.
Wow.
Didn't even name the baby after him, which I understand.
Yeah, I wouldn't be calling my baby after.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the man can't even get remembrance.
He can be remembered, but not by
Baby
me.
got the last name.
Why I gotta be exactly?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because she probably went back to her maiden name.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say I probably would have just gave my baby my name, my original name, the name I was born with.
My wife would have just, out of just pure hatred, would have named my child after my grandfather's first name. She'd have named that joker Ursel.
No, I
and probably would have
wouldn't.
named his middle name Buford.
No, I would not.
Ursel Buford.
Ursel Buford.
No, because the whole point is to not have any memory of you. So why in the world? I already gotta look at this child all the time.
Yeah, I'm not
why
going in your
Why am I
bloodline.
going to give that child your name or anybody in your family's name that I know?
At that
No.
point, while I'm on my way to glory or hell, whichever one it is, Lord, I just have one request. Let that joker look just like me forever.
And he might.
But is that a bold
That's what I'm saying.
act, though?
You stuck
after
with
you
him
done,
anyway.
After you done did that person like that?
Just a bold ass, but what I got to lose? I'm on my way to hell.
No, this is
That's what you're going to be thinking on your way to hell, is let the baby look like me when you was in...
Yep.
Then you deserve
Yep.
to be in hell.
exactly.
I know where I'm going.
Then you going to the right spot.
Right place.
I know where I'm going. I mean,
You and your mistress.
Exactly.
you know when you going to hell.
But see, at the same time, that's not a good thing either, because you got some messed up people that's out here that's messed up in the head, and they will abuse that child because they don't like the daddy.
Right.
Yeah,
Just the
that's
same
true.
way that men abuse their kids because they don't like their mama. It goes both ways. That is not a good idea.
But I'm talking about you. You ain't gonna abuse no child,
No, I'm not gonna abuse a child.
but you'll run me over.
No.
Did you see how long it took her to respond?
Got to think about it. Like,
I just want to know who was behind the truck, who was driving.
No, because I was about to say something else first. But I realize which question was I going to answer first. So, no, I'm not going to run you over. But at the same time, you're already gone, so I have options. I don't have to keep that job.
That's true.
I can be like, this is too painful.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather
Give 'em to my
somebody
family.
else.
Yeah.
I got to look at this face all the time. And to keep me from, well, I wouldn't harm a child anyway. But if I was that person and I felt like that, I'd be like, to keep me sane.
Yeah.
Debo, if a child
This
shows
baby
up
gotta go out of
on your doorstep, please no Q dropped him off.
Oh no. I know Debo would take care of that child. But
got you, man. I raised your kid. Don't worry about it. I got
Thank you, my
But
dog.
see,
Thank you. I
that's
love
the
you, bro.
whole- That's
Love
the
you,
whole
bro.
point, though. I'm not gonna give it to.
No, you don't even worry about
I'm not
that.
gonna give your child to somebody that knows you.
Oh, why not? You ain't gonna be around.
No.
She don't. If this
You
woman
ain't
had
either.
gave the ashes, cremated the Joker, and didn't care less, she could have just gave them the body to do a funeral and just not did anything with it, or
I bet you
But
she gave him the ashes
cremated.
like in a coffee can.
She
In a box.
probably in a
Look.
garbage bag.
But see, at the same time, she could have done. She could have been even worse. She could have just had them cremate him
And nothing.
and had him cremated, and then not even picked up his ashes. And like, if y'all want him,
That's
y'all
true.
come get him.
Mm-hmm.
Or just dumped them in the ocean. You don't got nothing.
That's too
true,
much
too.
time.
Wendy would have
Yeah.
just flushed him.
Or that, just whatever, but they didn't have to.
She like, that's
I'm
too much
like,
I
effort
would have
too.
went and got him.
Leave
Yeah.
him.
Too much effort.
Yeah.
I'd have had
Debo, the way they talking, man, we ain't.
Ship them to
Men
them.
ain't worth a damn.
Uh,
Well, if you
No,
do
in
it,
this
he was
situation, he
like
wasn't
that.
worth nothing for letting her
he
pay
did
for him to
her
go to
wrong.
medical school and then cheated and then reward her by coming to. He wasn't even gonna be there for his own son's birth.
But the
That's
whole
just
thing
raggedy.
is, he
Yeah, no, he
cheating
was- he
and
was
still
raggedy.
he still get
raggedy.
his wife pregnant. He got with somebody else and he's still having relations with his wife.
Exactly.
Well, she's having a baby, and then she in there having his baby.
And they
He
show
gonna
up with
bring the
divorce
mistress
papers.
and divorce papers.
Talking about you interrupted
And then this
dinner.
heifer want to complain because he
Exactly.
up there.
You
What you
interrupted
come
dinner.
with him for? First of all, okay.
And,
That
why,
part.
and then on top of that, why you even coming in my room?
That part. You better be glad this
Right.
epidural
Why
got
you
me
here?
numb.
Why are you here? No.
Debo, say something, dog. Say something.
He can't. He like.
He's like, I can't
I think
defend
we
that
on the
man.
same
He's like, I
page.
can't defend that
He's
man.
a whole fool.
Yeah.
He's a whole fool. He's a dummy.
I'm wondering how he made it to the car.
Well,
He
you
didn't.
see, he barely didn't. He
He
got ran over.
Somebody run him
And they
over.
said 15 minutes. It takes at least a good 4 minutes to walk from the room to the elevator.
That part.
Another 3 minutes waiting on the elevator. Another 5
Soon
minutes.
as he
down.
got the street.
Soon as he got to the parking lot, he got ran over.
Yep.
With
Now-
force to
now,
die?
Wait a minute. My question is, did he die inside of the car? Did his car get hit?
It said he got
Or did
ran
his
over.
body
He got
His
ran
body.
over. He didn't
got
even
ran
make it
over.
to his
He
car.
didn't even get in the car.
So she got the car.
Instant,
He was
instant
ran over.
karma.
Instant.
Karma.
That was called a phone call.
Yeah, uh-huh.
That joker
Somebody
got
had
on,
a direct line.
got on gray pants and a red hat. Run him over.
Clean over. Took
And
him out of here.
got somebody ratchet with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. He got instant karma.
Yeah.
Trying to pull that one off.
And I can't be mad at her for naming him, you know.
George Michael. She named that baby George Michael.
We can't name him.
Yeah, you can't name him George Michael.
She named him George Michael.
You gonna,
But see, that's the thing
you
that
gonna name
sucks.
him after the dude in Wham?
Yeah, right.
Because
The
you
dude
The
that was
gay,
caught,
the gay dude.
the gay dude that was a pedophile in the park. That's you just gonna
because you were hurt.
George Michael.
Imagine the
You're
amount
here
of
today.
pain you going through in that moment. You're not thinking rationally. And unfortunately, you can't leave the hospital without a
Yeah,
name.
that's what I just said. Debo, she just named him after the dude in Wham.
Well,
Yeah.
just like her daddy died.
Just like your
Probably
daddy
exactly
died.
what she was thinking.
Wham!
I mean,
George Michael.
that's like
That's probably
naming,
exactly
that's
what
like
she
naming
was
your
thinking.
child Diddy.
Wham.
Oh, I knew he was
Oh
going to
my
go there. I
God,
knew he was
here
going to
we
go
go.
there.
She named
There you
him George Michael after Wham because he got whammed with that car.
Yeah, obviously.
That's,
She
that
said
was
'cause
what
he
her
got
thought
whammed with the
was.
car.
That's-
He got whammed and dragged.
Yeah, he got,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
He
done.
was drugged. Bless his heart.
So
18 plus 12.
CourageousDetroitRadioStation.com. We about to hit you with some more classic R&B. Let's go, DJ.
Muddy water.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Where's my...
Yeah, he deserved that one.
Yeah, he was...
It take a lot of balls.
He kind of asked for that.
It take a lot of balls for you to serve a woman that's in labor. You lucky she didn't snatch your tracheal out when you walked in that room.
She was numb for that epidural. She had took. He better be glad. Until that epidural, you can't move. You better be
First off,
glad.
he didn't serve her. He said she was served divorce papers while she was in labor. Then he said, "I'm not signing nothing until you come. Till you come and see your baby."
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he came and brought the trick with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That woman was every type of trick, hoe, slut, tramp,
slut puppy,
cum bucket.
You call her a cum bucket?
Thought pocket.
You should have caught this one, so I wouldn't have to be going through this agony.
Debo Q called the woman a cum bucket.
Then she a cum bucket, and she should have caught this one that I'm delivering.
She should have caught it.
She should have caught it. The wrong one caught it.
Boy, y'all got some names for these women y'all don't like. I mean, y'all got some thought pocket.
I like that.
Thought pocket. Boy, y'all got some names.
Mother.
Yes, I like that one.
What's going on?
Ooh. Our words can't even.
I'll call you when I get in the car.
Y'all be calling each other thought pocket.
I'll call you when I get in the car.
Cum bucket.
Okay.
Slut bag. I mean, y'all just.
I got cum bucket from you.
Ah!
One of your words.
She probably did.
Why you talk about the words you come up with? That's what I
Yeah,
got from you.
but y'all say it with such venom.
That's the point. It's supposed to come off venomous.
The fact that she was dumb enough to walk in that woman's hospital room, she should have.
But she was 23. So she's
she should have
stupid.
sat in the hallway or sat in the
She's
family.
23. She thought she was doing something. These young people stupid. She really thought that was a boss move. Like, yeah, I went in there. Like, you stupid. Like, she don't know.
And then have to let her open up her mouth and say,
and you're talking? Girl,
Yeah,
you don't value them teeth.
You-
They
you
gonna
You don't
go.
value your life.
You gonna be clean.
you
throughout
interrupted
your
us
head.
at dinner.
That's why I said it's one thing for a dude to cheat. You caught. I'm not coming for her. I'm coming for him. But if you open your mouth,
That part. Not because you don't come for
I'm
me.
not addressing you. You open your mouth, you're asking for it. You're begging me to touch you.
I told you.
I wasn't thinking about you. I was thinking about this one over here.
Mm-hmm.
You say something,
Mm-hmm.
you done brought yourself back to my attention.
You don't want to be on. You don't want my attention.
You don't want my attention.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
And when I didn't address you in the first place,
Oh, they did this over?
In fact, she named
Who is
that
this?
child.
Because this ain't Stokely, is it?
what?
Yep,
Is it?
that's Stokely.
Something happened along. Oh yeah, he redid it.
Yeah, that's Stokely.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah, I
know
was
that
looking
nigga's
at
voice
mid-condition.
anyway.
I'm like, is that his voice?
But she named that baby
George Michael.
Wham.
Life can be full of risks. One thing you shouldn't take a risk with ever is your family's health insurance. If you're self-employed or you now need affordable health insurance, you need to make this free call right now and see how the Health Insurance Helpline can help you get it. We specialize in helping the self-employed and people just like you that need affordable health insurance to get it. We have short and long-term health insurance plans, and some even cover dental, vision, and prescription drugs. Don't take a risk with your family's health insurance. It's not worth it. If you're self-employed or now need affordable health insurance, call right now and learn for free how to get it. Listen, affordable health insurance plans for everyone just like you are a free phone call away. So give us a shout right now.
Call 855-993-2087. That's 855 993 2087. 855 993 2087.
This vacation offer is so good, I'm going to repeat it. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, even up to the 80s, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for 6 days. All meals included for only $2.99. Again, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. All meals, all drinks, $2.99. We'll even give you a free cruise or land package if you're one of the first 50 people to call right now. Again, come to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for only $2.99. Be one of the first 50 people to book right now in our luxurious, all-inclusive resort. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, even up to the 80s, you deserve a great vacation. So take it right now. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Call now and get a free cruise or land package on top of your trip.
Call 877-543-3960. That's 877-543-3960. Again, 877-543-3960.
Hi, I'm the tax lady. Do you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS? Then listen carefully. You may be able to pay the IRS less and save thousands of dollars because right now there are special government tax programs for people like you who owe the IRS. We can even help you if you have unfiled tax returns. And if you qualify, you'll pay less money to the IRS or state. Stop worrying about wage garnishments and bank levies and call the number on the screen right now for a free tax review. We know what you're going through. We help good people like you every day pay the IRS or state less taxes all the time. If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS or state, call now for your free, no-obligation consultation with a tax professional. Don't fight the IRS alone. Call the Tax Ladies team today.
Call the tax lady at 855-325-1720. Call now.
Attention! This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 866-433-4500. That's 866-433-4500.
Laughing.
So I had it in my front coat pocket once, and so I had to preach. No, I had to preach at Lambert's church, but this is when the old pastor was still living. Nehemiah was pastor, and Sean and them all come in, and Mike had said something slick to me, and I'm sitting on the pulpit and I did like this, and he was like, "The place is packed." I pulled the picture out and put it by my knee. Was like, he was like, I put it back in. So every time he looked, Courageous Detroit Radio Station.com. We are here fooling. Yeah, we had to take a step back into memory lane. I've been knowing Shauna for a long time, and we tried to hook Shauna up with this guy at one time, and Shauna refused. And we was like, he's a good dude. He's a good looking guy.
No.
And she was like, no. We was like, why? She was like, because he's got childbearing hips.
Yes, his hips they were bigger than mine. Yeah.
He's got what? She said childbearing hips.
He had childbearing hips.
I was like. And then my wife had the nerve to call him Big Booty Judy.
Yeah, because that booty was bootying. That thing was thangin'.
Juicy.
That thing was thang. He was a brick house.
He sure was.
He was a brick house.
Really?
Hey,
he was a brick house.
If he wasn't, he's what the definition of what a brick house should be.
Yeah, that was a brick house.
Like we had tried to hook Shauna up a couple of times. Courageous family, and like this one guy showed up at a whole picnic.
Yeah, picnic.
In a
full clergy
outfit,
chain bedazzling and everything.
The bedazzled cross necklace with the white collar on.
Clergy collar.
And walked up to Shauna and was like, "Praise the Lord, evangelist." And she looked at us as if y'all don't get this fool away from me.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Like you don't have an ounce of balance in your life, and this is not gonna work, sir. You need to exit stage left.
In the park.
Yeah.
In the park. 80 degrees. Summertime.
It was summertime. I'm talking about it was
grass
hell
and
hot.
Full.
And this came in,
lemon pepper steppers and everything.
Full clergy gear with the gators.
With the gators on.
He had his clergy and his lemon pepper steppers trying to get a lady. Not me, sir.
And walked up to her. Praise the Lord, evangelist.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
How's the Lord treating you?
Yes, he did. I said, oh no, this
so beautiful.
This ain't gonna work.
Shauna told him something. Hey, yo, if y'all don't get this clown away from me.
He had to be 50 while you were in your 20s.
He was up there. He was up there, and I was in my 20s, and he was up there.
Oh, no.
Sir, we cannot. We cannot, sir. And if he wasn't up there, he looked it.
Yeah.
That's not going to work. Maybe we can do that. We can host the online dating show for me. Where you're eligible fine bachelors at in Detroit. Hello?
Hey, y'all, stay home.
Yeah.
Don't
come outside.
To the park with your
come outside. Come outside.
Don't even try it.
Come outside. Come outside.
Don't. I'm telling brothers, fellas, I'm telling y'all right now, you setting yourself up for failure.
Come outside. No, they ain't.
Setting yourself up for
failure.
They ain't.
We're going to do an online dating show.
Game.
We are,
we should have a dating game on this show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you got two single women. I'm single. She's single.
And
that's right.
Been single for a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, Wendy. We're gonna put together.
She's looking for number 5.
Number 5. Number 5.
All right. Number 5. All right.
Are you my number 5?
Listen.
You gonna learn today. All right. Number 5. I hope it's right. We need to last longer than 2 years.
Yeah. I hope his Wayne works. I just realized.
We need to last longer.
We need to last longer than 2 years. Yeah, we want it longer than 2 years.
You ain't gonna stress Wendy out and have
no,
poison
we need
Wayne.
No.
Yeah,
I
we
ain't
need
gonna
more
do
than
it.
2
You
years.
will get bounced real fast.
Yeah, but we gonna do that, Wendy. We gonna put
No.
together a date
I like
show.
that. We
Yeah,
gonna
we
do
gonna
that.
do
We
that.
gonna do that. We
Yep.
gonna do
Yeah,
that.
Wendy, they got a shot. Shauna,
I'm appalled. I'm
Shauna,
clutching my pearls.
Shauna
she's
gonna
more-
be like,
She
first of all,
pays
we need
more
to go on
attention
a, on
to
a, on a,
details.
we have to go on a Daniel fast.
Daniel.
And then after the Daniel fast, we're gonna have to go on a consecration. And then we're gonna have to go on 3 months of solemn assembly. And after that, the Lord just might say,
Well done.
"Well done." And then we can go on our first date.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
And that, wait
Now
a
that
minute.
is false narrative.
And she has teen
That's
boys
like a
too.
whole year.
That is not.
Oh, no. You got
Not-
you have teen boys too.
Yeah.
And they got to get past them too.
Yeah, that's the
They-
other part of the
Listen,
vetting process with
them-
Shauna. Yep.
Them
You're
boys.
looking about a year and a half before the first date.
No,
Y'all might meet at the
Coffee
dating
shop.
thing, but it's gonna be like a
That
year
is
and a
not
half from
true.
now before y'all get to the first date. 'Cause
That is
y'all gonna
not
talk
true.
on the phone first.
No, let me tell y'all about my kids. This is how they treat me. Okay. I was on my couch, minding my business, relaxing.
Mm.
I wasn't bothering nobody.
I love them
I
already.
typically don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody. I'm laying there, my son comes up to me and said, "When you gonna get a man?"
Oh.
Did you just call me an old maid?
And I said, "Excuse me?" I said, "What do you mean? When am I gonna get a man?" I said, "You want to?" I mean, he expected an answer. Like, yeah, when you gonna get a man? I said, how am I supposed to answer that question? So they want me to get a man.
Oh, they.
It'll be a year.
I guess they about sick of me.
By the
I
time
guess
we
they
get
about
off the
sick of
Daniel
me.
fast, the solemn assembly.
Look,
I am not gonna make nobody go on no
Look,
Daniel
concerned
fast and
about
no
you.
solemn assembly.
Look, I can't even say nothing.
They do want me to be happy
Because
though.
my kids was worse than that.
See, they like,
And I had girls.
yeah.
And
They was
it's
like,
my, you
you
need some.
need to get some. 'Cause you
Like you're off the chain.
like you need to get
You a
some
little
because you
tense.
just like
But this
You
one
just-
right
They
here
said you a
though.
little tense.
But this one right here though, Mr. Alex, why he bust out laughing?
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
because them two jokers was like
hell.
they was like, dude, ma, we don't know what's going on with you. I think you just need to go get you some because man, you just snapping at everybody. You just uptight. You just mean as hell. Like I think you need.
They was on.
And I was sitting there going like, huh.
Was they right?
He was. Well,
Yes, Shauna. Yes, for the win. For the win.
they
3
was,
points for the win.
they was right, but I had a weight ahead of me.
You had,
I had a weight ahead of me.
you had a weight ahead of you.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Wow.
She said, "Yeah, they was right. I was about crazy."
I was-
Yeah, she's about crazy.
Like, I was-
But I still had to wait a little bit ways to go.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
I had almost
No, but the funny thing
another
is,
year to
the
go.
funny thing is, after we got married, and they saw her, they was like, "Oh, you nice."
No, because we were already married at the time when she said that. You weren't here. You were gone.
You're nice.
You were gone.
But she still said it.
She still said it.
Yeah, you're really calm. You're really nice.
I had some time I had to wait. So, I mean,
It's understandable.
it is what it is. Look.
She's
Shauna
reflecting. She's still.
Shauna threw you so.
No, because I told him,
No,
I said,
Shauna threw you
okay.
up on the back tires of the bus or something. Were they right?
Were they right?
Are they right?
Absolutely.
Them jokers,
No.
I started laughing. Them jokers
And
like,
I asked them, so would y'all want to stay here and continue to deal with me, or y'all want to go back to your daddy house? Guess what they did?
went back to their daddy house.
No, they stayed with me. They stayed
And we can
with
deal
me.
with you now.
No, this was right after they said it.
Oh.
You pick. Nah, you the lesser of two evils. Because I would gladly take you back to your daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, this one looked at me like, why am I laughing? I'm like, I didn't say a thing. Your children looked at you and said, you got pent up frustration and you're taking it out on us. You are mean. You are
the
snappy.
The part about it was they said it while he was on the phone. Like, why y'all couldn't make this a private conversation?
They was making their request.
They was making their request no. Like, look here, bruh.
Like, we need you to
I
help
need
us
you
out.
to get here, and whatever you...
I don't know what
I
y'all
need you
doing,
to turn
but I
that
need y'all to
faucet
speed
on.
it up.
When you come out, because
When y'all get
Man,
married,
we ain't gonna be able to take her much
Sam is
longer.
winding up.
We ain't gonna be able to take her much longer. She about to become up missing.
It's like time is winding up.
We running out of time.
Sir, sir. Come this, sir.
Destruction is in the land.
Destruction is in the land. What'd you say, Debo?
Oh, gosh.
Now, Devo, you know my girl.
Y'all about to used to be freakiest church folk out
Did you say the used to be freaky in church?
But y'all married though, so I mean, you know,
Right. Me and Q can be that way. Ain't no excuse for Shauna and Wendy.
We didn't say anything.
Y'all the ones out here talking about something. We need to do a dating day.
Yes, we can. We don't want to be.
Date night is not the
We don't want to be spinsters. Thank you, Devo. We don't want to be spinsters.
There's nothing wrong with
Hey,
dating.
y'all can pick the contestants.
No, he cannot.
You bring somebody with him.
I got you, Shauna.
His card is full. His not that card of his is full.
I'm gonna call Mike McClellan.
That's no.
Me and Mike McClellan go pick. We gonna choose your date.
Debo, you got me. You got me, Debo.
No. Me and Mike McClellan. Me and Pastor Mike McClellan. We got you.
No.
I wouldn't let him do you like that. I got your back. I got your back.
No.
I'm gonna send Wendy over there in Chicago.
What's the Chicago?
She said, "What's the shot?"
No.
I think they talking about the street.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and Wendy now knows what they're talking about because her head went down and her hands went on her
First
head,
of all,
so she knows.
Didn't she just say?
She be a bishop's wife.
No,
she
but
wants to be-
didn't she just say?
She wants to be a bishop's wife?
No, but did she not just say she don't want no man whose stuff ain't working no more?
Oh, that's somebody. Oh, so that
That's
takes
gonna
this
stress
argument
her
out.
out.
Okay.
Just set them all the way out there. Did you forget you on the radio? You done put that man all the way out there, right on the corner.
Sorry, anonymous pastor.
Right. You just put him on the corner.
Say no names.
You put him on the corner of 75 and Jefferson. You got him standing butt naked in front of the Renaissance. What is he doing? I don't know who she talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
It's like,
Didn't say it. Courageous Detroit Radio Station.com.
My.
We're
What a
getting
night.
ready to bid you adieu. My wife just put a target on both our backs.
We bid you farewell.
If you don't hear from me, that's because somebody, and me and Q are both under the Renaissance with a naked man that she put out front, standing there in some,
oh my God.
Courageous Detroit Radio,
Well,
we
Detroit.
love y'all. Y'all already know that. You know we gonna have some fun. There's nothing off limits here. We got our man Debo on the block.
Debo on the
Our
block.
man on the block. Lady Shauna's in the building. We
What
got
up,
the
though?
boss lady, Miss Wendy Dorsey, who runs everything and keeps us all put together. And then tonight, and you're probably gonna hear a lot of her. I just got to tame her mouth. Because she got us standing out here butt naked right now. She's Lady Q,
she has
my
a
wife.
solemn look. She's thinking about her
hanging out.
actions.
She's sitting up there looking at me like,
What?
sorry. But where's the lie? Gotta love me. We want you to know we love you. And like we tell y'all every night, if you don't have somebody that tells you they love you, we're here to tell you we love you. When you get home, if you're not already at home, wrap your arms around somebody that you say you love and let them know how much you love them. Get on the phone. I don't care if you text them, if you call them, call somebody in your family, call one of your friends and tell them, I didn't call for nothing. I don't want nothing. I just want to let you know I love you. Love is as love does. We want you to stay prayerful. You follow what I'm saying? Keep God first in everything.
Yes.
And I promise you, God will bless your life.
Won't he do it?
Stay away from Shauna and stay away from Wendy, and you'll
He's a
have
hater.
an exemplary life.
Oh,
For the dating process, you don't want to mess with these two because these two here,
See,
they are going to send you through it.
You better come correct. That's all I want to tell you.
See?
But did you not come correct?
Did you?
I said, did you
Correct.
not come correct?
Okay,
You
we
know
got to get
what?
off the radio because this conversation has went all the way left.
south.
We love y'all, Detroit.
We love y'all.
We out of
Good
here.
night. CourageousDetroitRadioStation.com. We came correct. I said what you said.
She said, like, oh, gosh.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990.